everyone. Welcome to the last stream of the day. Oh hi! We're still raising money to get some new aircon for the Scratticus Academy. I'll direct you over to my GoFundMe. We have special things. If you donate £20, then I'll do Bean Boozled. If you donate £40, then you can get a free set of braces. All you need to do is pay shipping from Warlord's Crusade. Very worth checking them out. Other things, check out the opener for all of those good things. Mirror Shadows, thank you so much for the sub. 3 months, you get a new badge, sir. You get a new badge. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, big thank you to Maychan Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing who make this all possible. I think without much further ado, we should go and say hello to Jay and all of the other players. Jay, oh hi!
Oh hi! I'm Jay, and I will not be your dungeon master today because there is no dungeon master, but I will be your rules master. So I'm going to be teaching everyone the game tonight, and I'm very excited to do that. And I'm repping Academy merch in the spirit of things because tonight we are going to the Scratticus Academy itself, like the physical, well, not physical, physical in our minds, Scratticus Academy. We're going there. So buckle your seatbelts or your weaves. Buckle your weave.
I need to make a quote in a minute about the physical in your minds. We're going there. How about, why don't we go around? Let's go clockwise. Why don't we go next to Julie and say hello?
Oh boy, hello. I go by JGonzGold just about everywhere online, and I don't know if any of us have played this game besides Jay tonight. So this is going to be an adventure, and I'm excited.
Also, we didn't mention, but Julie, definitely go and check out Julie's art. You can see it on her Twitter. And Jay does the music for Doors of Dunera and Star Wars, and it's absolutely fantastic. And all of you should fill her what are they called, things up right now. You know, the things.
Tip jar.
Yeah, that, but the other thing as well. You know, like when people want something from you. And they commissions. You should fill up their commissions. There you go. I'm a professional streamer. I know what these things are. Let's go next to Kelly. Oh, hi, Kelly.
Hello. Can you tell that Scrat's been streaming for a while? Hi, I'm Kelly, at Kelly Lane on Twitter. You can find me there. You can find me here on this channel a lot. You can find me on Wandering DM on Saturdays. Yeah, that's me. I don't arts. I do fun makeup sometimes.
But you can check out Kelly's wonderful articles on the Patreon because they write for us. So you do art a little bit because that's definitely art. Next around, we have the wonderful Alex Katu. Oh, hi!
Oh, hi! It's been a long time since I've been on Scratticus and I'm very, very excited. I'm Alex Katu. You can find me right there on Twitter. You can also find me occasionally over on Variant Rolls. But that's about it.
It's wonderful to have you back. It's always a bit of time because, you know, time zones. Not everyone's like Avery who's willing to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning or something stupid to come and play with us. What time is it for you guys now?
Ooh. It's like midday for me. So.
Yeah, lunchtime.
Yeah. So a reasonable time for you guys. Avery, you're next. Oh, hi!
Hello! Oh hi, my name's Avery. I go by MapBat online. I do art and stuff. And I'm also I'm over on Phantom Roll Booth on Mondays, playing Apocalypse World. I think that's what I'm playing. I'm not sure. And I am also on. I'm going to be on Tales from the Grim, playing an Urban Shadows game, which is starting later. I think early May, I want to say, but we'll figure it out. And I'm doing art for that as well, so yay.
Fantastic. Well, the music's a little bit medieval for what we're doing, but you know, I'll leave it for now. And hand over to Jay to teach us all the rules. Yay!
Yay! Question. I have stuff on the Roll20. Can I do music through that?
Yeah, you totally can. Yes. Hang on a minute. Let me fade out.
I didn't realize that was a thing. I have like school sound effects and stuff.
I am faded real low. Bring in them sweet sounds.
Oh yeah. How's that?
I can't hear
It's
it.
at max, so. Mm. Okay. Well, anyway, where were we? We're playing the game. We're playing Fiasco. So, a little bit about Fiasco. To start us off, I think we should just kind of learn a little bit about the game since none of us have really played it. Besides myself. This is straight from the manual. Fiasco exists at the intersection of lust, greed, and fear. You'll play ordinary people with powerful ambition and poor impulse control. There will be big dreams and flawed execution. It won't go well for them, to put it mildly. And in the end, it will probably collapse into a glorious heap of jealousy, murder, and recrimination. Lives and reputations will be lost. Painful wisdom will be gained. And if you're really lucky, your guy might just end up back where he started. Or get hit by a bus. That was an addition by me, considering the theme of the night. So music. Sorry, music. Okay.
Yeah, there's a slight bug on Mozilla. If this has been playing the whole time, if you restart the music, it should start playing for me. I don't know why. I haven't figured out another way of doing this yet, except for restarting. I'm hoping this will make everything work, and then we can carry on, and Zoom will stop crashing, and Roll20 will work, and OBS will be nice.
All right, I just refreshed the Roll20. I don't know if that's...
No, I'll need the track just stopped and started again, and that should get me away.
Okay. Stop. Start.
Got it.
Got it.
It's loud as all
Awesome.
heck now.
All right, I'm going to lower it a little
That's okay,
bit
it's okay.
then.
I can do it personally, it's fine.
Okay, all right. So, where were we at? Fiasco. Yeah, it's a tragic game about tragic people, and we're gonna make really bad decisions, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. The game is split into 2 acts. The main part of the game is split into 2 acts. In the first act, we'll devise plans to advance our characters' personal goals, and then at the end of the first act, we're going to consult a table called the tilt table, in which we'll get presented with new obstacles. During the second act, everything will fall apart. And then finally, we're going to consult the aftermath table to see how terribly each of us made out. All of the tables that we'll be using for today's game can be viewed at this link, which I just put into the chat. So you can follow along with us and look at the same thing that we're looking at when we're creating our characters and going through the tilt and going through the aftermath process. So before we can start with Act 1 even, we first have to do the setup. During the setup, we're going to use the dice to determine how all of our characters are going to be connected by relationships, needs, objects, and locations. So throughout this process, we'll be figuring out who our characters are and what the general plot of the story will be. If we all take a look at the Fiasco High table on that Google Doc, you'll be able to see the first section is called Relationships. And that's what we'll be looking at first. So in the Roll20, we have a big pool of dice that I already pre-rolled for us just to make things a little easier. And we're going to be assigning those dice to different subcategories under relationship to figure out how our characters are connected. So as an example, to make it's a little confusing. So I'll start. I can either have a relationship. I can start by either establishing my relationship with Avery, Matt or J Grave Art. So Julie. So because they're the 2 people that are sitting next to me. I'm going to start by I'm gonna start by establishing a senior superlatives relationship with Matt Bat. So that might sound like, what are you talking about? Senior superlatives relationship. If you look on that chart, you'll see a category called senior superlatives, and it's numbered as 6. So I'm taking one of the dice in our pool that says that is the number 6, that we rolled a 6 for that die, and I'm assigning that to my relationship with Avery. By the way, excuse if there's background noise. We just had a Passover Seder, and we still have lots of people over. It's a little confusing, but we're gonna go through the setup as fast as possible so we can get to the role play. And but I just wanted to put this on the stream because as we do this setup, the whole story will become clear, and we're going to be working together to figure out what the plot's going to be. So it will unravel slowly. So right now, Avery and I have a senior superlatives relationship, and I just wrote that on the Roll20 for us to see. Unfortunately, you guys can't see the entire Roll20, but we'll explain everything verbally, and you can all follow along. And the stuff that we're doing on Roll20 will become less and less relevant as we keep going. So I took this. So I took, for the players that I'm playing with right now, if you look at the Roll20, I took the die that has 6 on it, and I put that on my relationship with Avery, just to take that out of the pool. So now, I guess if we're going clockwise according to, I guess we should go according to the Roll20 just so it's less confusing for us. Then it's gonna be Avery's turn. So what you have to do now is take a look at these different subcategories under relationships. There's chained for life, BFFs, the devil alone, slaves to the man, trouble, and senior superlatives. And you can take one of those and assign that to your relationship with Julie, or not with Julie, with Scratticus.
Okay. So it can be any of the dice that are visible on the Roll20, like any of the ones in the middle there. So we got like 3 threes I could choose from. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I am going to go with. Sorry. I'm gonna go with trouble. I cancel 5. I don't know how to. Can I drag that myself, or is that a GM only thing? It's not letting me.
You can't. It's not letting you drag it.
Yeah, I don't think we have access.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so I'll put it there for now and try to figure out how that works. Yeah, but anyway, now it would be Scrat's turn. So Scrat, you can go ahead.
Okay.
What's happening right now?
Thank you, Michael, who donates a re-roll. Let us know who you want to go there. Let me know who that wants to go to. There we go. I just about got the words out. So I get to give one to Alex, right? Let's give Alex slaves to the man. I also can't grab the dices.
Jake, I think you're muted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I just thought we'd gone quiet for a bit.
You see, this game is called Fiasco for a good reason. And the reason is that so Alex, your turn. You get to define your relationship with Kelly.
Kelly.
We just got a £20 donation in from Jess. An actual £20 donation this time, so I get to do a bean. I don't know. Were any of you guys doing beans? No, just me. Yeah, okay, cool.
I don't have any beans, sorry.
It's okay. I've got a black one, so I've had a
I
couple of
didn't know
these.
we were doing it. I would have prepared if I knew.
It's all good. Skunk spray or licorice?
Godspeed. But none of those are really good.
Skunk spray again. There we go. Now third time I've got skunk spray today.
Meant to be.
Apologies, I don't have anything unless you want me to bust out some chilies again.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I want the equipment. I will suffer for it. Oh.
Okay. Scrat's dead.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll be alright.
Kelly. All right, Kelly. I think I'm giving you the devil alone.
Oh, so we're going to be some kind of arch enemy.
Arch enemies.
This is exactly the kind of fiasco that I came here for.
A rivalry.
Okay, so I guess then that leaves me to.
Oh, wait. Oh, I think. Okay, I think I might have misinterpreted something. I might have misinterpreted. So what did I just miss? So Alex and Kelly, what's your relationship? What's the broad category on your relationship?
The broad category is the devil alone, number 3.
Okay. And you guys just defined that relationship?
No. We were just generally excited about having some kind of antagonistic relationship.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Generally stoked about that.
Cool. Valid. And that brings us to Julie?
I think I get to define with Julie.
Or you get to define your relationship with Julie, yes.
I don't think we have anybody actually related yet. So I am going to go with chained for life.
Yay.
Because we have a special bond.
Can't wait to watch that fall apart in this game.
Yeah, and it will.
For how much longer?
And it will. And now, Julie, you get to define your relationship with me.
All right. Were we going to go for different ones for all of us? Or
you could go with repeats. That's absolutely fine. It's totally fine to do. Also, if someone just wants to send me, like, if someone knows how to make things unlock for people, then that would be cool, because I don't know how.
I think as long as it has, like, it's all on a, like, player level versus the
yeah,
GM level.
there's different levels. There's, like, a GM level.
Or layer?
A player level.
Layer.
Yeah.
There's a GM layer. And a player layer, and if it's on the player layer, I think we can move it.
If it's on the player layer.
We have a bunch of 5s. I want more trouble.
Okay.
And if I understand correctly, with the rest of these dice, we either can define those relationships or go into the needs and locations and potentially objects.
You understand correctly. So you said we're in more trouble. We're in more trouble.
Yes.
Okay. So, yes, no, Julie, you are totally right. So now it's back to my turn. I can choose to either define my relationship with Avery, define my relationship with Julie, or I can move on and add other elements to our relationship. So I can add in objects or locations, or needs. And needs are going to be the main driving force of the plot. So right now, I'm actually not going to worry about that. I'm actually going to define my relationship with Avery. So senior superlatives. I'm going to do one, which is coolest kid in school and fawning minion. So we don't know who's who yet, but one of us is the coolest kid in school, and one of us is the fawning minion.
Okay.
It will probably become more clear who is who as we keep unraveling these.
I think whoever says the first word is gonna be.
So it is now your turn, Avery.
Alrighty. So I can either define my relationship with Scrat, or I can choose like a need or something.
Yeah. So you can either define your relationship with Scrat, or you can choose a need, object, or location that will be attached to either your relationship with me or your relationship with Scrat.
Okay. I'll go for a need just to shake things up a little bit.
Okay. And you get to choose which relationship you want to attach it to, and then what kind of need.
Let's attach it to ours.
Okay.
Let's attach it to ours. And let's have a look. What do we have? We have one more 6 there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say 6 to get away.
Okay. Interesting. I can't grab this. Okay. Cool. And now it would be Scrat's turn.
Hell yeah. Where did that last one go? Did that need to get away? You assigned it to that relationship over there? Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for a need as well. I'm gonna go to get love. Using another one of those 5s from the pool. I don't know whether to put that on. Okay, you've got heart hands up. Alex gets it.
Alex gets need to get love.
Yeah.
Cool. And that was a 5. Really okay, Alex, your turn. Yeah, let's now we can so you can either also Alex, this is good to note. You can either define that need to get love further, or you could define either of your relationships.
I reckon I want to define my relationship with Kelly a bit more, because I think this is going to go really poorly.
Oh yeah.
I think we are. What have we got dice-wise? All right, we've got a few of those. I think we are the villain and the crusader.
Okay. And what number was that?
2.
Cool. And now, Kelly, it would be your turn. You guys can just keep going. I'm just going to be like changing things as we go along.
Sure.
Okay. I'm actually going to define my relationship with Julie instead, because I want us to be identical twins.
Yes!
Awesome.
Because that seems like ripe opportunity for crazy.
Yeah.
Finally, some good fucking food.
You can either play up the like, yes, we're identical, or we have to be different.
Right? Like, we're not the same, guys. There's 2 of us.
There's 2.
We're identical twins and we're enemies.
Oh my gosh.
I'm already loving this.
Oh, it's already a
love it.
fiasco. This is perfect.
I am expecting buses and people under them.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. So going on that, I like the idea of potentially using that being twins to get out of something.
Okay.
So that
Oh,
would be another
quick
two.
question. Identical twins. What number was that?
Oh.
3.
Three.
Okay. Cool. So, sorry, what were you saying, Julie?
I want to, I guess, define that as like the need to get out of something. So that's 2.
And whose relationship are you going to do that?
With Kelly.
Okay.
The options.
All right, and that comes back to me. So now that we've already we already have 3 needs. Okay, so now that we have 3 needs, we really shouldn't have any more needs because it will just overcomplicate the plot. So, for the next 2 others, we should definitely have an object and a location. One should be an object and one should be a location. So I'm going to, let's see. I want to define my relationship with Julie. Right now we have a trouble relationship. Oh boy, there's some interesting options.
There sure are.
There are. I think I want to do crap. Undercover cop and the one who knows.
Yes. I was so hoping you'd go for that.
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful.
It's so bad.
You're not even actually twins.
This is already worse than 21 Jump Street.
So that's kind of awesome. Okay, cool. And now it is Avery's turn yet again.
Alrighty. Can I go for an object? Is that one I can do as well? 'Cause that's
You
something-
absolutely can.
Alrighty, what dice do we have? Oh,
Just
we have a bunch of 4s that haven't been used. Yeah, an object between. Yeah, illicit.
illicit.
Okay, yeah, you
Okay.
gotta. And that was a 4. Cool.
Yes.
The descriptions of these just kill me.
Four.
Unfortunate cell phone video.
And Scrat. Hey, it could be Levi, could be Julie that's the narc, not necessarily. We'll see. Yeah, so Scrat, your turn.
I think I'm going to define the relationship between me and Avery.
Yeah.
And I think... I mean, in my makeup, it's got to either be 1 or 2, so I think I'll go for 1, drug dealer and best customer.
Love it.
I'm getting a story here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It all comes together.
What a story we weave.
Not sure how I'm gonna find love in this story, but
Well, we'll make it happen. Okay, and Alex, your turn.
I think I'm going with a location. Let me find the locations. Here we go. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take that 3 tight squeeze, and can I assign that to anything?
I'm
Like any
sorry.
of the. Where can I assign that location to?
So you can do that between you and Kelly.
Okay.
That's the only place left for that.
Oh, okay. Yep. I see. Well, I might not grab that one then. Might
Oh.
grab- Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. We don't have any locations.
Wait,
I'm gonna go the hub.
the hub? Okay,
The hub. Yeah. So that's number 6.
cool.
Do we have a 6 left? I think we did.
Oh,
we
actually,
didn't.
no, there's no 6s
No,
left.
we didn't. I thought that was a
Ooh.
6. That's my bad. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Nothing's good fun.
And hello,
This is where
Raiders.
this is where things get tense because we get limited in what we can do.
Yeah, we don't know what numbers we can
Okay,
choose.
2.
Yeah.
2?
South End. 2
South
South
End.
End.
Okay.
There's some good ones in there.
Thank you very much to Plot Hunters who come in with the raid. Welcome.
Yay! Hello!
We're playing Fiasco right now to all you Raiders. Stick around. It's going to be crazy. Okay. So, Kelly, your turn.
So I'm gonna. Oh, do I want to? Okay. I've got to get out.
So right now, Kelly's trying to either define her location in the South End or define her need to get out.
I'm going to do the need to get out of a date to prom, which is
That's so good. What number is that?
Oh, that's good.
2.
Okay, and what was the South End? What number was South End?
2.
2. That was also 2. Okay, so those were the last 2s.
2s.
Cool. All right, and Julie, your turn. Oh, it looks like I was wrong. We still have room for one more object or location between you and me, Julie. I didn't see
That's
that
what
before.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would be greedy to take 2 at once, like to like double define a thing, but I really want your lighting catwalk.
Wait. If you the lighting catwalk?
Mhm.
Okay, what was the general section for that?
It's in the North End, so it would be
Okay.
2 1s if we were to go that
2
way.
1s. Okay, I agree with this, so I will make that my turn as well.
Excellent.
Just
extra dramatic on the catwalk.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
With an element of danger.
So yeah, those are the two 1s, and now we only have a 3, a 5, and 4 4s. So yeah, Avery, it's your turn because I spent mine on the defining that.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take one of those 4s because to define the object between me and Scrat. I'm gonna have a stolen laptop full of credit card numbers.
With an undercover cop on the premises.
That's what they're there for. Oh boy.
Oh, numbers. There we go.
Be gay, do crimes.
And okay, Scrat, your turn.
We don't have any 1s left, right? We've only got 4 5s and 3s.
Yes.
I think then that me and Alex are teacher and student teacher, which is a 3.
Okay.
Slaves to the man.
I'm not sure what's better, like one of the teachers, like student teachers, dealing drugs or buying drugs from a student.
It's all bad.
Oh, it's all bad.
That's the point.
That's the point. Yeah. All right, Alex, your turn.
Oh boy, we are running out of dice. We just have a bunch of 4s and a 5 left, don't we?
Yeah. Be
Okay,
crime, 2 case.
Be crime 2 case.
That's all I want.
What's
You're
left
too
to
gay to
define?
function.
What is left? Like what? I can define my need to get love, but I could define the south end a bit further. What else needs to be defined?
Your need to get love with Scrat or your location in the south end. Those are the two
that's
things.
it.
Yeah.
That's it, hey.
Yep.
Okay.
6
I'm
is
gonna
from a
go
teacher.
with-
That's awful.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the yearbook office. It's a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna further define that location as the yearbook office.
Interesting. Okay. And that's a 4. And now Kelly, so all of your relationships and the attachments to your relationships have been defined. So you can fill in the blanks.
Oh,
I've
what's
never known
left?
feel like this.
I'm going to use that last 5 on Alex and Scrat's shared need to get love.
On prom night.
Oh.
On prom night. Okay.
Why do the teacher and assistant teacher need sex on prom night? What the fuck?
Okay.
Love
Because
isn't
prom
there.
is already a theme of the
Prom.
there's something going on around prom. Given
No,
that.
something at prom. No question.
There's
God,
any
this is a
fucking
lot.
happen.
Don't ask questions.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I just realized something must be wrong. Oh no, there's still there's still one need to get away.
To get away needs to be defined.
That
Oh,
needs
yeah.
to be
Right.
defined. So that's Julie. That yeah, that's Julie.
Okay. Well,
Well,
all that's left
shit, I-
are 4s, so
Well, I guess I'm defining that relationship for you. That that need for you. Need to get away. Number 4 is
Oh, actually, wait. Time out.
time out.
1 second. That was like so close right there. First of all, the last die is a wild die. Second of all, something went wrong somewhere because right now I'm looking at Avery's relationship with Scrat, and I see it's defined as trouble 5, and then drug dealer and best customer, which is 1, and there's no 1 there. So actually, you know what? Something went wrong at some point. Who cares? All right, moving on.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, it'd
So
be
does
like
a
that.
wild die? Does
It's
a
a
wild
wild
die mean I can pick any?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can choose any of them?
Because there's a lot in there that's pretty blaring.
Yeah.
It means you can choose any of them. Yeah.
Oh boy. Ooh. I'm gonna say get away with the big lie.
Ooh, vague.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that we have all of this set up, we have all the relationships, all the objects, needs, and locations totally established between all of our characters. We just need to figure out how this all connects. So let's just kind of like go around the circle that we've created and paint a picture for the viewers of our situation. So right now all right, we just need to decide right now, Avery, which one of us is the coolest kid in school and which one of us is the fawning minion.
I kind of want to be the fawning minion.
You want to be the fawning minion? Okay.
oh, you're so cool.
So cool.
Oh, senpai.
So I'm the coolest kid in school. I am Selena, Selena, Gorge. I'm Selena Gorge.
So Gorge.
The coolest kid in school. And Avery is my fawning minion.
Okay.
And what is your name, Avery?
My name is Catherine. Most people just call me Kitty, though.
Kitty.
And yeah, so just Kitty.
Love it. All right.
I just realized it's become a king thing. I'm like, no, damn it.
That's even
Sorry.
better. I mean,
even
you
better. We
have.
gotta go with it.
Yeah, that's even better. So I'm thinking I also have a relationship with Julie. One of us is an undercover cop. I'm thinking I'm the undercover cop.
And I just know.
because
You would volunteer for that kind of thing. You're the most popular kid in school, and you need that kind of power.
I do. That's a power move. If I'm an undercover cop, I can hold, like, that's pretty much like the ultimate level of power you can have in high school. Like, I can send you to juvie.
Mm-hmm.
And Kitty,
You don't like someone, they could just go away.
and Kitty has a stolen laptop full of credit card numbers. So, yeah. So that could cause some interesting interest and intrigue. Julie, what's your character's name?
Oh boy. Well, I suppose, Kelly, do you want to have like really silly related names that maybe
Oh, they have
start
to
with
start-
the same letter?
Yeah, they have to start with the same letter or like be
Okay.
really annoyingly similar. Like,
Okay.
like.
Kelly and Kerry.
Then I was thinking about my name because I get called other things all the time.
They call me Stacy. That's not
Or like Mary and Carrie.
That works.
Mary and
like-
Carrie.
Yeah.
Who's Mary?
Alright.
I think I should be Carrie since there has to be a villain between me and Alex, and that is just a little too Stephen King to be a little.
All right. And you guys had really
Yes.
annoying parents. So you're not just Mary and Carrie. You're Mary and Carrie, Mari and Kari.
Oh yeah.
So they get mispronounced all the time. People spell them wrong. You go to Starbucks, it's never the same.
Yeah. So you guys had like the worst parents ever.
They're like, oh, this is going to be so cute. They're going to love it. And no.
We were dressed the same until we were 12. Like, yeah.
And
Yeah.
just to clarify for the viewers, Mary and Carrie are identical twins. So
I like the name Forbes.
I have an idea. You got Mary and Carrie have a need to get out of a date to prom. What if you guys were each other's date? And that's what you needed to get out of. Not like in a creepy way, but like in a like, we don't have any dates. Like we don't have another date, so we have to go with each other. And you guys need to get out of that.
We could. Or it could be with someone else within this group
That's
that like
totally-
we haven't come across yet. I think it would be kind of funny if it was someone that like did not want to be dated. Or, like, I don't know. Like I feel like it's definitely one of us does not want to be on a date with this person, but neither does the other.
for sure.
You guys
Trying
could
to push
switch
it onto the other
places.
person.
Oh, you guys could switch.
They keep trying to switch places with each
That
other.
could be
Yeah.
a thing. Let's put a thumbtack in that.
Yeah.
All right. So while we're talking about Carrie, Carrie, why don't you tell us about your relationship with Alex's character?
I-
See,
Do you want to be the villain or should I be the villain?
I feel like because I've also got a relationship with Scrat where we're both teachers, so I can either be an evil teacher or the long-suffering teacher dealing with the shitty student.
I feel like since your need is to to find some love on prom night. I feel like a villain shouldn't have that redemption arc from the beginning.
Okay, yeah.
So I
No, I'm
feel
with you on that
I
one.
should be the villain, and you should be the good guy.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
Really
I'm
drugs to students.
yeah.
So we have
I'm the
Carrie, the
crusading
evil
member of
twin.
faculty.
Yeah, so I can be the evil twin.
Okay, so we have Carrie, the evil twin, who is terrorizing Alex's character, who is a teacher or a student teacher.
Some kind of member of faculty. And I think my name is going to be Miss Grubb, Grubb.
Okay.
Miss Grubb.
Yep.
Jamie Grubb.
Cool.
And as for, I don't know whether I'm the teacher or the student teacher. Do you have any input on that, Scrat?
Well, if I'm supposed to be having an illicit object and drug dealer relationship with Kitty, I feel like I should possibly be the student teacher.
Student teacher.
I mean, it doesn't have to be that way.
No,
But
I agree.
Miss Grubb, do you run the yearbook club?
I feel like I definitely run the yearbook club, which Carrie is in, and I needed to focus on this because she's got a bright future.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, so Carrie's definitely like editor in chief of the yearbook. She
Yeah.
makes sure that there's a picture of herself on like every third page.
And I just needed to be a bit more welcoming and inclusive to the other people in the school, and maybe replace that photo with some other people. No, okay.
Maybe. And upon that suggestion, Carrie definitely put like a day old tuna fish sandwich in like
Oh my god.
yes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, last but not least, we have Scrat. So, you're a teacher at Scratticus Academy, obviously. What is your name?
I don't go with any of that Mr. business at all. In fact, I hardly ever reveal my surname. But I go by Dante.
Ooh.
Wow.
Right.
Teach English. Please teach English.
Actually, I
rude.
probably teach philosophy or something like that, or art. I teach art.
Guys.
Oh, teacher.
Now, Dante, explain yourself. What is your relationship with Kitty, your student?
Oh god. Oh god.
Killing drugs.
There's so many things. So, I think I am the drug dealer, if that's cool with you, Avery.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think you've got the stolen laptop full of credit card numbers, and I know about it because I know that's how you pay me.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
good.
think as well, the whole like need to get love thing, I've got a feeling that me and Miss Grubb, who talk about like needing to get love, I've got a feeling like he's got a thing, but you won't admit it.
Got a thing for Miss Grubb in her knee-length skirts and sweaters.
Oh yeah, her too, yeah. I meant Kitty, but yeah, sure, both.
Oh, okay.
No, hang on. I might have misunderstood. The need to get love thing, does that mean that me and Alex need to get love, or does that mean that it's like our topic that we discuss?
Just independently.
Yeah.
You can define it however you want.
Okay, so one of us needs to get love. I feel
Wow.
like Dante would definitely be the person. The art teacher is the one who's looking for love, and probably spends a lot of time talking to Ms. Grubb about it. I feel like Dante has a lot of feelings.
Dante has a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. This is the
All of
perfect.
the art is just really like venti.
What if either Carrie or Mary are, for some reason, going to prom with Selena, but because Mary knows that Selena's actually an undercover cop, she doesn't want it to happen.
That could be.
That works perfectly.
Maybe-
That-
Maybe it's Carrie and Selena are going because it's like it's like a power couple thing, right? Like That way you get all of the pictures on the yearbook pages, right? You can establish.
Oh.
So it's not like we're going
Oh my
together
gosh.
romantically. It's like we're going together as like a power move.
Yeah. That would be a power move. Yes. Love it. Wow. This is a setup for a fiasco if I've ever seen one. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to clarify before we start getting into Act 1?
We have a like Selena and Kitty have a big lie as one of their things that they need to get away from.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah. We have a big lie.
We have a big lie.
I mean, I'm thinking
you're also selling a stolen laptop for drugs.
I'm thinking
you gotta do what you gotta do.
maybe you're the one that needs to get away with the big lie from me. Like I'm the one that's like, because I'm the undercover cop.
Yeah.
You need to get away with a lie that you stole my dad's laptop. My dad's work laptop. Because my dad is a really rich businessman.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
God, Kitty's the evil.
Just a gremlin.
Mastermind.
I mean, I don't know if that's cool. If you like that, unless
I like it a lot. Kitty's just a definition of that angry like cat face, like knife cat.
This is great. So
I want to clarify which of us is going to prom with you, Jay.
Carrie, the yearbook girl, because she's gonna get me on the front page of the yearbook.
And maybe we spin the need as you need me to get out of that date because you know that the undercover cop, or maybe the two of you are going and I want, I don't know.
You want to go.
Or one of you could like, maybe Mari hates me. I mean,
Sure.
Mary. I say Mari.
I keep reading it as Mari and Kari.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That was a
It's gonna
mistake.
keep happening.
I mean, we committed. So. I mean, we have that location of the lighting catwalk on the north end.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there's got to be like some intense moments up there. So I feel like there's got to be some tension between us.
Yeah. I think
maybe we're both in the school play, or we're something like that.
we might be. I feel like it could be, since we have prom as a thing, maybe during prom, there is this kind of showdown of like a I know what you are kind of thing.
Yeah.
On this catwalk for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, at one of my schools, we put on plays in the same space that we had our, like in the gym was also the stage. And we would just like set up seats and stuff within it. So that could even work. It would just be above prom.
Yeah. You also know, and you since you know that I'm an undercover cop, you also know that I'm trying to I don't know. I feel like
I'm not sure what you know yet. I just know that you're looking for something and you're like
or
dangerous
maybe,
in that sense. Like none of us little people are safe.
Julie, maybe you're going to prom with Kitty.
Oh,
and because then there's a love triangle built in.
I love it.
perfect.
And
I want to protect you from this cop.
But maybe, and maybe you need to like
without the knowledge that I had this laptop full of like credit card details.
Yeah, because Dante's got a
What are
thing
you
for
doing,
Kitty.
Kitty? Work.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Can
Okay.
you get a limo for prom? Yeah, sure, I've got it. How do you have the money?
I think we've done enough planning.
My
I think we've done a lot of planning. We set up a lot of these pieces of the puzzle. I think we kind of just need to jump right in. So to kind of explain how acts and scenes work, in the first act, there's going to be 12 scenes because there's 6 players, and we're each going to get 2 scenes. When it's your turn, you can either establish or resolve a scene. If you choose to establish a scene, what that pretty much means is you get to decide where the scene is, who it's with, and like what the general premise of it is. But you don't get to choose whether it ends well or poorly for your character. The rest of the players get to choose that.
Good.
So the black dice represent a scene ending well, and the white dice represent a scene ending poorly. During the scene, the players who aren't in it can discuss in the Roll20 chat whether they think it's going to end well or poorly for the person who established the scene. And then once, without interrupting the scene, they're going to let the person whose scene it is know by, I guess, typing in the chat, you get a white die or you get a black die. And that's how it will indicate to the player whose scene it is, this is going to end badly for you. And then we'll take it from there. So, yeah, we'll take it from there, and we'll explain the rules as we go along after that, because that's kind of a confusing thing. The other option besides establishing a scene is resolving a scene. So what that would mean is I sacrifice my decision-making abilities in terms of where, when, how, who. I don't get any say over what this scene is going to be. I only get to choose how it's going to end. So I choose a white die, it's going to end well for me, or I choose a black die, it's going to end badly for me. And then the rest of us will get to decide what that scene is. A little confusing. It'll make more sense after a couple scenes. Just to get the ball rolling, I'll start. Gonna get my music ready. So we are also note, this game is very inspired by like cinema and that kind of thing. So really you can go in with like camera pans and like whatever, like if you want to, yeah, and be your own GM, set the stage, you can do all of that. Okay, it is picture day. It's picture day, and on the week before prom, and we're the senior it's the senior class photo. And everyone's kind of like sitting on the bleachers, walking around, chatting. Everyone's getting to their cliques and sitting with their friends because they want to be with their friends in the photo. We're in the school gym, and in the front of the room, you see the photographer and the principal, and they're like chatting, and the bleachers are full of noisy kids. And Selena walks in. Selena walks in with Kitty, and with Kitty, her minion, her fawning minion at her feet.
Kitty is holding all of your stuff.
Yeah.
Boy. Just like papers falling and like trailing behind you, like with you're not carrying anything.
Right. And as they enter the scene,
thank you, Jeff, who chucks in 700 bits.
Oh yes, 700 bits. As we enter the scene, Selena George gives Kitty the lowdown. Kitty, where you sit at the pep rally, not the pep rally. This is a picture day. Where you sit at picture day is crucial because you got everybody there. You got the new players, you got the new DMs, the Eden fanboys, the Call of Cthulhu creeps, the sexually active D&D players, and the greatest people you will ever meet. The Dinera cast. And she leads you to our seat in the bleachers, amongst all the other really cool kids. Kitty, could you hand me my nail file?
Sure. And she like puts all this stuff aside, trying to find this nail file, pulling out all this other stuff that is not the nail file, obviously sweating a little bit. And she finally picks it out and just hands it over, like, head down like this.
And Selena snatches the nail file out of Kitty's hand. So I've been thinking about prom, as I'm sure you have too. Who were you planning on going with, if you don't mind me asking?
And she does this for like a beat too long. I haven't put much
Noted.
thought into it. Yeah. And she just shuts up immediately.
I was just thinking, it's been nice having you around. You've been helpful, but at prom, I'm going to be with my date, and I just like don't want it to be weird if you don't have anyone there and you're clinging on to me. Like, I don't know if that's going to work for me. So you might want to start looking into that.
I think you see her get a little visibly crestfallen at this, but she's like, yep, you always know best. Yep. And she starts rearranging your stuff and like organizing it and getting it all organized again.
Oh, thank you.
I think she has like a notebook where she has been trying to write down everything you're saying. Like, find date, underlined.
You know, and I was actually thinking, I kind of want to go with Carrie, the yearbook girl. You know, I mean, like, she's not like super pretty or anything, but she has the ins. Now the only thing is that I feel like her sister has been kind of like shady towards me recently, and I don't want that to be a deterrent. So, if you could just deal with her, with Mary, that'd be helpful.
Which one's Mary?
The one that's not on the yearbook committee. Get it together, Kitty. Promise in 1 week. This isn't the time to fuck around.
She writes this stuff down as well. If the camera pans to what she's writing down, it's in all capital letters. Do not fuck around with fuck underlined. Yeah.
Anyway,
got it.
We're gonna need to go prom dress shopping for sure. So schedule time for that some point within the next few weeks. And it looks like they're getting the picture taken. So just, can you give me like a teeth check, brow check, makeup check?
Yeah. Wait. And I pull out like a little brush and I just put some like more powder on her nose.
Hey, Kitty, look over there.
Huh?
And like that's the photo. You know, I think that was okay for a first scene. Like, why don't we just call it there?
Just Kitty.
Okay, so let's take a second to assess what just happened. We had a scene. It was very brief. But there was in the Roll20 chat, there is a distinct lack of black or white dye. So on the next scene, black. Okay.
We didn't know when it was going to end, but we did all agree that it was
Black
going
is
to
good,
be bad.
guys. Black is the good option though. Remember?
Oh, is it? Oh,
Was it?
don't
Was
remember.
black good or
No,
bad?
I mean, white was
I
the
think
good
you
option.
said.
Well, that was good.
Oh, okay. White's
Bad
good.
one.
Okay.
White seems like, yeah. White is a good one.
Yeah.
White's a good one. Black's
Maybe
good.
maybe Kitty turns, but it looks really Vogue.
Accidentally too good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that I feel like that was just like setting the stage. So we kind of have an idea of a timeline. We have 1 week until prom, and you know, we've got everyone has their goals, or at least Selena definitely has her goals. So next in the next scene, let's try to, well, first of all, Kitty, this is your scene. Do you want to establish or resolve?
Just so we can get
Oh,
set-
pause. I'm sorry, I messed up the rules once again. I have to give away the dice that you just gave me. So you said the scene ended well for me. That would be a white die, contrary to popular opinion.
No, I think we were saying the scene ended badly for you.
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine too. The scene ended badly for me. Listen, we're all learning. I'm learning. So, right now I'm like cleaning up the Roll20 while we're doing this, so excuse. Okay. You gave me a black die. This scene ended badly for me. I'm going to pass this die along to someone that I think either deserves it or to someone that I just want to give the die to. So I'm going to give this die to Kitty because she was in the scene with me.
Goody.
Something to note is that the more of one color die you have, whether it's black or white, the more of one color you have, the better things will be for you at the very end of the game. The more disparity between, like, if you have like an even number of both colors, then it's going to be worse for you. So that's just something to keep in mind. I mean, like, this game isn't necessarily about winning, so it's up to you whether or not you want to try to collect all the whites. You know?
Have to win prom.
Yeah, exactly.
Prom is a game, and I aim to win.
Now we're sounding like high school girls.
So, yeah, so that was a really brief scene, but I think that was important in just like getting the ball rolling. Kitty, your turn. Would you like to establish or resolve?
Okay, so establish a new scene and resolve the previous one.
Establish is you get to decide what the scene is. Resolve
Okay.
is we get to decide what the scene is, but you get to decide whether it ends well or poorly for you.
Oh, okay, alrighty. Well, just so we can, I guess, get a feel for both, I'll go for resolve. So,
Cool. Yeah. So now we get to decide what Kitty's scene is.
I think Kitty should be in art class.
I like that.
Definitely art class.
oh my god,
Is this after class? Maybe like after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This should
yeah,
be
yeah.
should be after class when all the other
This is after
students
class.
have cleared out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, Selena just like left, and you know, she just went to like talk to like some cute boy that was like across the hall, and she left you on your own.
Yeah, I'm like picking up all of your stuff.
And yeah, and Dante, you know, Dante is he has some goods for you.
Yeah.
I think when Dante comes along, he's wearing like a shirt, but he's one of them arts teachers that just has no sense of fashion, so he's also wearing like shorts. And he's gonna come over and put the single leg on a stool nearby, sort of a bit like
Right before
like this.
he does it. Oh no. Oh no.
For the kids.
Oh my god.
But Kitty, we need to know whether this scene ends well or poorly for you. before we start?
Alrighty. I think this one will go well, but no. I think it'll go well, like well enough for it. Is that
Cool.
like how do I?
So I'm gonna give you that white die that at the end you'll be able to give away.
Okay.
All right. So commence scene. Action.
Alrighty. So just starting with Dante with their leg up on the chair. I think Kitty is packing up Selena's stuff. And refresh my memory. Does Dante know about the laptop or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Alrighty. I think we see as Kitty is packing away everything, she doesn't look up and she's like, is Selena still around?
I think they're gone, Kitty.
And then her posture changes and she just, good. Now we can get down to business. And she's going to go to her bag and take out the laptop. And it's like, so, what do you have for me today?
How much do you want?
Well, we have prom coming up. And it could be risky to have one of these deals too close to it, so we better stock up. How much do you have?
Well, if you just want the regular stuff, I got a shipment of about an ounce last week. Or I've got a pound of this new high-grade stuff.
And you see her, like, chewing on the end of a pen. It's like,
It's more expensive, but totally worth it.
oh, Jesus Christ. He's like, I think I might splurge a bit. And I think you see her take the laptop out and it's like full on like Hackerman style on this thing. You can see like the numbers like on the lit up on her face as she types on this laptop. And she just with a flourish hits like the enter key and she's like, check your account. Should be in there. I'm sure Mr. Jones won't miss that couple hundred too much.
Mr. Jones, what a douchebag. Okay, cool. I will give you a drug.
a drug?
This is real life Scrat not knowing how measurements work. I threw some weights in earlier. Okay, I did my bit.
I'll have one of your finest weeds, please. She takes it. It's like, wait, do you have a whole pound of drugs on you now?
Fuck
or
it,
am I gonna
yeah,
go and pick
I
this
do.
up
I've
later?
got a rucksack.
This is a lot of drugs.
I'm gonna go over to my rucksack and be like, yeah, yeah, you want the whole pound? Okay, sweet. I wasn't expecting to sell it that quick.
Alrighty, she now has like a fucking sack of drugs apparently. she's gonna put it in her bag and she's going to I think if I can establish how it goes well is I think that she initially stashes it among Selena's stuff but manages to get it back without anybody noticing because there is so much of Selena's stuff. Like this pound of weed fits in her makeup bag.
That's perfect. That's honestly perfect. And maybe we can just like backtracking a little bit. Maybe we could say the last scene ended poorly because
we were thinking her photo went terribly wrong.
But that was my scene. So like that's why I was kind of so it's fine. It's fine. Let's just
notice that Kitty looked better than Selena in this picture.
Oh,
that was what went wrong. That's why it ended poorly.
When she looked off, it was like super Vogue and like her hair flipped in just the right way.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's way better. Oh, that's great. Okay.
Ready.
So Kitty, you get to give away your die now.
Okay. Well, to go with the theme, so it's a white die that I have to give?
Yep.
Yeah. go with the theme, I'll give mine to Dante.
Cool. All right. And speaking of Dante, it is your turn to establish or resolve.
I think I'll establish.
Okay.
I think it'll be like a few hours later in the staff room.
Okay.
Just going
Yeah.
around the table for the theme, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. This is just sound effects. Cool. Yeah. Tell us more about this scene. Set the stage for us.
Dante will probably be making tea for him and Miss Grubb. He has a package with him. Not a drugs package. He'll like bringing over tea. And fuck it, Dante's British, okay? So, or at least British in mind. It's a bit awkward. There's a lot of silence.
So how was your summer?
Oh, you know, hot.
I got divorced.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Well, you know, it was better than the alternative.
Oh, ghastly. So
how's your carpal tunnel?
you know, I've been using a lot of Bengay. Turns out that's multi-purpose.
I hear that's really good.
So, don't really want to, you know, talk about the divorce or anything. But how did it go?
Not really, no.
No?
I don't want to talk about that lot.
No, how was your weekend?
Well, you know, I'm still divorced. But, you know, I found these lovely little plates with pictures of cats on them, like vintage little drawings of cats. And they're just, you know, like the real cute ones that in the clothing, and they're like this matching set of plates. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to put them up this weekend. I got them at a garage sale, and I think I'm going to put them up this weekend, and I think that'll look really, really nice.
Actually, I've got something to put up myself as well, and he'll pull up the package. And like, sort of like, I painted a picture. It's of that girl Kitty, you know, the one that I talk about.
Yeah, the student you talk about all the time. Yes, the student.
Do you want to see?
The student. No, not really. The student who goes to this school. You know, I have been meaning to mention that to you. I know that as a student teacher, you're close to the girls in age. You know, it doesn't, you know, there's not a particularly. Were you planning on coming to the prom?
I mean, you know, I've heard that like the prom is a great place to meet people.
Yeah, I'm not completely convinced it's a good idea for you to maybe come to the prom this year. You know, I don't know if it sends the right message.
Oh. Well,
It's just a thought.
I mean, is the message bad? Like, can it be the wrong message and be good? Is that a thing?
You know, that is a bit of a philosophical question there, Dante. Not bad, but not good. You know, there are shades of grey here.
How many?
Oh, well, I feel like that's more your domain than mine.
I'd say 49.
Oh, 49. 49 shades of grey. That seems right. But it was just a suggestion. You know, it's more for you and your benefit more than anybody else's. You know, I just think Kitty seems great, but she is still a student for another couple of months. And
well,
you just you might want to ease off on the painting students and hanging their pictures in your home. Is really what I'm going for.
I
here.
mean, you know, it's just like, you know, when you see like a dark room and it's lit by like a single little candle.
I don't, but go on.
Well, that was it. It's basically a metaphor for my life.
Right. Well, I feel like, sometimes that bell just takes a really long time to ring, doesn't it? You just sitting here with your tea and thinking that bell's
Are you sure you don't want to
soon.
see? It's mostly black.
No, okay. Just show me the picture. I regret that. Show me the picture.
It's gonna be done with oil paintings, and it looks like they've been thumbed on rather than painted, and it's mostly black. Maybe there's like a stick figure there in the middle somewhere. All you know is it's got a skirt on and it's got boobs. Like,
Oh, that's a very well, there's a name for that style, isn't it? It's that's a style, isn't it? It's not like a realistic attempt. Oh, thank God.
And scene. I'm gonna start to use that bell as like actually. Oh God. Wow.
well, I think I definitely got the black dice there.
Oh yeah, you
That
did.
hole.
Oh, you sure did. But feel free to give it to whoever you want.
I'll keep up this tradition of passing it to the next person, Miss Grubb.
Great, thanks.
It's so all right, Miss Grubb.
So bad.
There it is. Okay. Speaking of Miss Grubb, establish or resolve. And also, remember, you can have scenes with people other than the people next to you. And also, if you want to have a scene with more than one person in it, that is also okay. Just things to keep in mind.
I think while we're doing this initial run, and I think everyone gets 2 scenes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think my initial run, I am going to say, I think I will do this scene with Carrie, because we've got that need attached. We've got that location and the place attached, and I think I am going to have this scene with Carrie.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think I would like to resolve this. And I think it's going to go badly.
Okay. So, in the future, if you're resolving, then you don't normally get to choose.
Well then I'm not choosing, and you guys can choose for me. You can make this super awkward, because I think this is going to go badly for Miss Jamie Grubb.
I mean, I'm totally down with having her have a scene with Carrie. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, it works. It sets up their relationship.
Do we want to say this is at your book club?
I think so. Maybe
Yeah.
going over.
The picture that was just taken.
Yeah, going over the photos.
Like, yeah, the ones that we just took. Yeah, so that way it can tie into what happened with it ending poorly. That first scene. But yeah, so take it away. Oh, also, if you're resolving, you get to choose the color, whether it ends well or badly. Badly. Okay.
This goes badly for her.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, take it away.
Most things go badly for Ms. Grubb. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I needed a second to catch my breath. I'm ready.
Carrie, that's not the final layout, is it?
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Well, and there's like a camera pan to the computer screen, and the first page is a credits page, and it's just Carrie's face, and then this tiny little bit of text with everybody else who was involved, which is like 20 people.
I mean, like, I'm the editor-in-chief, right? So I did most of the work. I stayed here all weekend. Last weekend, I missed homecoming for this. Like,
you did put in so much work, and I'm very proud of you. You've done such an amazing job here. Don't you think it'd be lovely to see everybody else involved on this page also?
I mean, okay, well, so that's what this half. So like this half of the page is me, right? So this half of the spread, and then this half of the spread, we'll just do headshots of everyone else.
Okay, so you have like a plan here. Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna stick with the big photo of your own face here, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great photo.
I mean, it is a lovely photo.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about this page? And she's gonna flip a few pages, and you'll see like the big, I'm thinking senior class photo, right, of everyone. And she's like, so I picked this senior photo. I think it really captures the essence of everyone in the class. It's really well framed. The lighting is great, right? And and see, so what I did was I picked these little like zoom ins of different people and have like these pop outs, right? And you see this one that, and I tried to pick people who I know are like friends, right? So like Kitty and Selena over here. And then there's this big pull out of Kitty and Selena. And Kitty is kind of has this beautiful profile and Selena is sneezing.
Oh, that's that Selena young woman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I mean, her photos it was just really hard to find one, and I'm sure that they'll appreciate having a photo together. They're best friends. They basically follow each other around.
Oh, so these two are best friends, Selena and that's Kitty, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Kitty follows Selena around everywhere.
Yes, of course. And you can see Miss Grubb is kind of squinting at the picture of Kitty, and there's like obviously thinking about something, and she's looking at the picture and she's like, it's nothing like her.
What did you just say?
Anyway, well, look, I think it's a good thought. Have you run this particular image by Selena? I know that she's a little bit particular sometimes, and I mean it's up to you as the editor-in-chief, of course, but
yeah, I mean, we don't have time to give every single person editorial approval of the photos.
No, of course.
She's in all of those clubs and stuff, so there's a bunch of other photos in her with her at other places.
Well, let's have a look at some of the other photos. And I'm gonna flick. You can see her flicking through, and we get to the page with the teachers, and it's all of the teachers, and a photo hasn't been chosen yet for Dante. So you've not quite finished this page, have you?
No, I mean, some of the teachers they take so long. They don't make it to the initial picture day. Trying to get them to show up is kind of a pain. So I think I'm going to have to go knock on some doors and get some headshots.
Right. You know what? I'm not really sure how Dante feels about photos. I don't think they're really his thing. So I wonder if you could maybe make a draft version of this page that just doesn't have him on it.
I mean, I guess if you insist. I mean, if he doesn't like photos, we could like put a big picture of some of his art there instead, right? He's like the art teacher. It could be like symbolic or something, right? So like the gym teachers all wear their like sports gear, so we could just have art for the art teacher.
Ooh, that's definitely an idea. Look, as editor-in-chief, it is your final call. And I guess if you want to put
it is.
Some of his art there, that could work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can just see if he's got like a self-portrait or something he would put forward. And if he doesn't want to do it, then I'll just remove him from the page, right? That seems like a compromise.
That seems fine.
Anyway, and yeah, and I don't have your picture in here yet either because
No, that's all right. I missed picked a day due to a personal matter.
yeah, that whole thing that happened this summer.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll get a photo to you by the end of today. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like it's due like the day before prom or whatever.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, the last spread is just the prom spread.
Yeah.
You should know though that there are like whispers going around about, the big D word that happened this summer. You might want to like
Which D word?
the divorce.
Oh, that's the better D word.
Yeah.
Out of all the things that could be whispered about in this school, that's probably, I would have been much more upset about that yesterday than I am today. And I think I would like you girls just to know that sometimes you make decisions in life and you think they're the good decision at the time, you think they're the right choice, and it turns out not so much. So make good choices, but don't sweat it if it doesn't work out, And this is not an appropriate conversation for me to be having with a student, so I'm going to go now.
I mean, lots of inappropriate things happen in this school. This is like a really minor one in the grand scheme of things. You should see the photos that I didn't include.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And scene. So good. So
rumors.
there's definitely some moving pieces to this puzzle. That's for sure. It is now Carrie's turn to establish a resolve.
But I've got to give a dice away, don't I?
Oh, you do. Sorry, yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah. Well, based on what you said before, I'm going to give my black dice to Dante.
And I think the scene ended badly if everybody doesn't want me taking this, because that quote about how sometimes you make bad decisions is now the quote underneath the Ms. Grubb photo.
Yes. Sometimes you make bad choices.
That's all it says.
Yeah.
It's a great photo. It just says, and sometimes you make bad choices.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Carrie.
I really want to see the dynamic between Carrie and her sister, but I think I have to go to Dante's classroom and try and get this photo.
Please.
Yes. Yes,
I
you
messed
do.
up.
So, establishing a scene with Dante. Are we back at his classroom, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it just starts with just Carrie kind of sticking her head into the classroom and what is going on in this break period or lunch or whatever.
If it's lunch, then all of the windows will be blackout blinded. There'll be a ring of candles, which Dante is sitting in the middle of, and just like red velvet hanging everywhere with like a mural of Kitty.
Oh, I kind of get why Miss Grubb doesn't think that this is gonna be like a photograph friendly. Anyway, hello.
Oh,
Dante, Mr. Dante. I don't know.
I'm sorry,
don't
you
take
disturbed my meditation.
Oh, my apologies. My name is Carrie. I'm the editor-in-chief of the yearbook, and we're trying to finish the spread of all the teachers, but we don't have a photo of you. Ms. Grubb actually came up with a really wonderful idea of maybe you putting forth some of your art to serve as the photo. Is there a piece that you would like to use as your yearbook photo?
Hang on, why don't we look through my portfolio together?
Oh, sure. That sounds great. I love being able to choose from options. That's ideal.
Do you like art, Carrie?
I mean,
I don't think I've seen you in my
Sure.
class, have I?
no, my elective this year was yearbook.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay. I call this one Pain. It's mostly black with a little bit of red.
Very modern-ish of you.
Turns the page again. This one is called Desire. It's just like a set of glasses with like a lot of pink.
Oh, okay. That's interesting too. I like the colors in this one.
Yeah, that shade of pink's an interesting one. I found a color swatch from the local DIY store, whatever the hell they're called in America, and the swatch said that shade of pink was called Raging Lesbians, and it just inspired me to make this piece.
That's very descriptive.
I thought it was a strange one. I'm used to like colors like soft stone and other stupid things that don't make any sense like that, but this one spoke to me.
Well, and I can tell from your like aesthetic that you're really into like black and darker black and lighter black.
Mostly.
Your core color palette. I really am enjoying this pink one, although we'll probably have to edit out the like raging lesbians, like that seems a little aggressive for the yearbook in the description, but you know, it's a little bit better. It goes a bit more with like the page aesthetic than black. Do you have anything else that's not like 100% black that we could look at?
Okay, yeah, sure. And he'll flick through a bunch of portraits of varying abilities which depict Kitty, but he's like skipping over them quickly, like this one's called Holiday Weekend. And it's like a lake with a moon with a little silhouette of a girl.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of color in this one. I have an important question out of character. Are these abstract or are they very clearly Kitty? Like, how accurate, how good of an artist is he?
They're pretty good pictures of Kitty. I rolled a dice for it. I couldn't decide on my own.
Okay, I mean, I like that this one leaves more to the imagination. There's more to interpret here. It's a little less direct, I guess, of your interests. Kind of make the student body think a little more.
Yeah, that's what art's all about, you know, just like getting people to think a little bit about what they could have or what they don't have or
what they might really, really like to have.
Yeah, you know what it's all about.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, one day I'll maybe draw my interests. You know, I can imagine, you know, something like teachers screaming. There's a big picture of my face.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I should take your class next semester.
Is that something that motivates you, getting teachers to rage?
I mean, kind of, I guess. Mostly I just don't like people telling me what to do. And teachers seem to always want to tell me what to do. And like I'm a little over that like dynamic, right?
So valid, you know. But
yeah.
Also sometimes you have to accept a little bit of people telling you what to do. And it can be quite nice. Not in every aspect of your life, but like maybe in just some small aspect.
Okay.
End scene.
We learn more and more about Dante every
I can genuinely feel my fight or flight response kicking in every time Dante opens his mouth.
I am pushing the creep with Dante to 11 today. I hope you're all on board.
Oh, it's
I'm very on board. I just feel this, like, I put it in chat before. I feel the same way as I do, like, when I see a guy approaching me at an anime con, just like, oh, fuck.
The makeup just makes it so much better.
It makes it so much better.
for sure. So, Carrie, you got a white die to give away to anyone of your choosing.
I'm gonna give it to Kitty.
There we go. Wow, we are
While
already
she wasn't
getting...
in the scene with me, she clearly was the topic of conversation.
Was it a white die?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, so now, Mary, the turn is yours.
Okay. What I was thinking of is a scene involving both Mary, Carrie, and Kitty, being that Kitty has to ask one of us from. So I'm not sure where this might be, if that is your decision, I suppose, like as character. But that was the suggestion from your honcho.
Oh god, yeah.
Establish it is.
Um,
And
yeah, okay. Well, I think maybe it's lunchtime or like in between classes. Actually, I like hallway better, where it's just like it's in between classes, but one of those longer breaks that's like, I don't know, you had the 2 back-to-back classes and then a slightly longer break and then the last like lecture of the day.
So, like, of course, like, Carrie and Mary, they're the same age and they have the same last name and, like, whatever. So, of course, their lockers also ended up being right next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, just kind of, like, pans over to the 2 of them, putting stuff away and also just kind of chit-chatting. Just like, so...
I just had a really weird conversation with that new student teacher, that art teacher.
I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's like really dark.
Like, in like in the cool brooding way, or in the like over the top, I must suck in all of the darkness into my soul so that it reflects the inner.
Like Hot Topic when it opened, not like Hot Topic now.
Oh. See, I kind of like it better now. It's like more.
Yeah, like there's like fun stuff there now. Before it was literally just black clothing and trip pants.
I think as this conversation's happening, you can just see, not even in focus, but you can see Kitty in the back with all that stuff, like going to approach him, like, no, and going back, and then coming back, and then that happens for like this whole conversation if you want to continue until she eventually comes over.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm done my art credits, but I don't know. Is that like a solid avoid or?
Yeah, I mean, I'd hard pass with that. His color palette seems to be like black and like pink. It's really uncomfortable. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, you should see what I did to Selena's picture in the yearbook.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah. And she pulls out like the mock yearbook from her backpack. She's like, see? She sneezed. Isn't that genius?
Oh boy.
But doesn't Kitty look so good?
She really does. I mean, that's a really good angle for her.
Right?
Like the devil.
I'll just like look over her shoulder, just like
yeah.
I think that like Kitty's just there.
Yeah.
Like slander close. Hey.
I heard my name.
Yeah, we were just talking about your yearbook photo. It turned out really great.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Yeah, I was really worried. I was next to Selena, and Selena always looks so good, and It looks like bad next to her, but that's not why I'm here. Okay.
My job
But-
as the yearbook editor is to make sure that everyone's true self comes out in their photos. So you shouldn't worry too much.
Thank you. But still,
I
not why I'm here. She's just like scrambling her thoughts. It's like, do either of you have a date for prom?
We do that like simultaneous look at each other, look back. I hadn't thought about it yet. I mean, I know it's only a week away, but sometimes we've just gone with each other.
Yeah, it's
But
getting really old.
it is.
Okay, so you don't want to go with each other again. Okay, good. Because I know Selena wants to, and I will say Kitty absolutely remembers which one Selena wants to go with. But
Me.
absolutely remembers. However, she is going to point to Mary. Be like, yeah, I think Selena really wanted to go with you, Mary. And I think she wants for me to go with you, and points to Carrie. If you're okay with that.
Selena wants to go with. This is fascinating.
What? No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
I mean, if you're not okay with it, maybe. I mean, maybe we can switch it around. I don't know.
I don't want to put this on you. It's not your fault.
She has a big puppy dog eyes, like.
Selena's just so much.
You have to do it. You have to go.
Why?
Because Selena knows everybody at school. You'll be able to get photos with everyone. For once, I'll actually be able to put a picture of you in the yearbook when you're not standing next to me.
Fine.
Do it.
Fine.
Do it.
Fine.
Do it. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm so excited. And wait, so you wanted to go with me?
If that's okay.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I'm usually spending the whole time taking pictures of other people, but I'd be
That's okay. That's okay. Oh, sorry. I can hold your stuff. I'm good at that.
Yeah, I've seen you do that for Selena a lot. We should really have a talk about authority and how you don't need to bend to authority, right? Like, I feel like this would be good for you. I feel like we should go together and we can just chat, right? Like girl chat, and we can talk about how Selena treats you like a dog.
I think just barely, maybe it even zooms in, but you can just see the quirk of a smile on Kitty's lips. But
End scene. No, that's a perfect place to end the scene.
Yeah.
Like, that was too dramatic. You cannot end it there. Perfect.
How
All
did
right.
this go?
So you got a black die because you're going to prom and you don't want to, or you're going to prom with Kitty and you don't want to, or you didn't want to, or you did. Wait, I might have missed.
I've been set up with Selena.
Oh, you've been set up with
Selena.
you're going to prom with Selena and you didn't want to. Yeah.
And Selena doesn't know about it yet.
Right. And you get to give that die away.
Okay.
I'm getting confused.
That's okay. We did this.
That tends to happen with twins.
I want to give the black die. Well, just pass it along to Selena because why not? It's just been going around the circle.
I mean, both Mary and Carrie don't have die yet.
Oh, that's true. But I want my sister to succeed.
So we've all made a loop now. Now it's really time for us to start making plans. So, this is eventually all going to lead up to some crazy climax, probably at prom. But we need to start making plans. I'm thinking I want to establish a scene with I'm thinking I want to establish a scene with Carrie. Sorry, that was taking a while. With Carrie. Yeah, talk to ask to talk to her about prom and photos, and to make sure that all the photos in the yearbook are going to be of an acceptable caliber. I think this discussion is happening in the girls' restroom, and maybe right now we're in stalls next to each other and we're talking between the stalls. And all right, Carrie, here's the deal. I need to see those yearbook photos. I'm a little concerned. I sneezed during the photo shoot, and we have to make sure that doesn't get in there. So we've been friends, and I was just wondering if you had my back, you know? I mean, we're pretty much like sisters.
Yeah, I mean, like normal sisters, not like twins, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm not gonna let like a sneeze photo of anyone in the yearbook, but especially not of Selena, right? Like that.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, you're clearly too pretty to be just anybody in the yearbook. By the way, I have to tell you, I really love those shoes. They're really great. They look so vintage.
Right? Aren't they fetch?
Yeah, excellent. Wonderful. Yeah,
But,
so yeah, I don't think you can trust me. Like, you shouldn't worry. There were a lot of photo options. I made sure that there was one of everybody. I mean, even Kitty doesn't look too bad. Like, she looks like put together, right?
you know, I was actually talking to Kitty recently, and it breaks my heart, but she said that she wanted the worst photo possible in the yearbook because she just wants to blend into the crowd. She's so afraid of attention. She's so afraid of the spotlight. It's honestly heartbreaking because she's so sweet, and I feel like she deserves to be seen as the beauty that she is, but she just doesn't want that kind of attention, you know? So she said she actually specifically asked me to make sure that it was like a very, at least like mediocre picture of her, you know, at least like one where she looks very unremarkable, like how she does most of the time. I mean,
I'll see what I can do, right? Like, obviously, you know, Kitty photographs wonderfully. If she'd just take those glasses off and pull out her ponytail, like, she'd be Belle of the Ball. But
yeah, and like just make sure that like Miss Grubb doesn't get all her nasty paws all over the yearbook stuff, because she doesn't have taste. She made that very clear based on what she wore to prom last year. Like, she clearly has no taste whatsoever.
Oh, don't worry about that. I mean, I may have left a surprise in her classroom again. She always knows it's me, but she can never do anything about it.
Oh, that's so
I'm
cute.
sure that will keep her busy for like a couple of days dealing with the smell, right? And there's like a great little tidbit straight from her. I got a direct quote that was wonderful about her divorce.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You know, you guys have such like a cute little relationship, you know. I don't know, it's like you guys have, like, we're like frenemies, but
Sure.
Yeah.
You know who else has a really cute relationship?
Who?
Kitty and my sister.
They do. They. Tell me
So
more.
Kitty asked my sister to prom. Well, Kitty asked me to prom, but you could tell.
Interesting. Huh.
But yeah, so I'm going to prom with Kitty. And I believe it would be really great if maybe you went to prom with my sister and then the four of us could go together, right? And we can make sure that all the photos are excellent.
Uh-huh. We'll have to see about that. You know,
Well,
I got a lot of offers. I'm sorry, that came off as so rude. I got a lot of offers.
The deal for you if you want. Our father, mine and Mary's father, the inventor of toaster strudel, he already rented us a very, very big limo for a prom. So we're definitely going to show up in style, and it would just be ridiculous for you to show up in anything less, don't you think?
You know, it's funny you say that because my dad, the inventor of Pop-Tarts, just got me a party bus, and he said I could invite as many people as I want. So if you guys wanted to come on my party bus, it would probably be a solid step up from but you know, that's like up to you, of course. I mean, there's something cozy about limos anyway. It kind of like has that like vintage feel, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, we wouldn't want to get tired of all that dance music before prom. That would just be ridiculous. So it's nice, the cozy, intimate environment of a limo.
Yeah.
Where, you know, we can catch up, talk drama.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Kitty did say that you were going to ask my sister, though. So you might want to get on that.
She said that?
Yeah, that's why she asked me instead.
Huh. I'll keep that in mind.
She could have mixed us up. It happens sometimes. Even though, you know, I wear a lot of pink.
Right. Well, you know what? I'm really glad that we had this little bathroom chit chat. I feel like we really are like starting to get to know each other pretty well. And
I'll definitely take care of what you asked me for with the yearbook.
Right. Of course. No, I trust you completely. Like, you know, I don't even like take that as me like doubting your abilities as yearbook editor. I just you know, I just wanted to make sure. I mean, I happen to know, I mean, my dad has, listen, my dad,
I'll take care of your yearbook photo issue if you take my sister to prom.
I think we should step out of the stalls for a second. I wanted to talk to you about something a little bit, I don't know if I feel comfortable just like shouting it through the walls. And Selena will step out of the stall and kind of like go to a corner.
And Carrie will check underneath all the other stalls to make sure there's no other feet. She'll be like, yeah.
So my dad, he recently got an email from his lawyer about a breached patent. Apparently your dad, he stole my dad's creation. You know, it's like, you know, it's like, it's really sad. I'm so sorry that I had to be the one to break this news to you. Now, my dad is like, he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. And he really doesn't want to like cause any drama. He knows that we're friends, you know, and he knows how close we are. And he definitely doesn't want to come between us. So yeah, so just know that I value our friendship, and so does my dad.
That's good to know. I'll see you at prom.
See you at prom, bitch. and that scene. So I'm a little confused about the color dye that.
You're going back and forth.
Yeah, go back and forth.
I changed to white at the end, definitely.
Yeah, I'm white.
Yeah.
Thank pulling out the patent bit.
So I'm gonna hand that white over to Carrie because you just did such a lovely job. Interesting.
Pop-Tarts was genius.
Our father, the inventor of toaster strudel.
Just some more Mean Girls points there.
So good. Yeah. That was a great use of, like, honestly, like, so far all the Mean Girls references that have been thrown out throughout the night have been like very amazing. Very, very amazing. So props to all of y'all. Kitty, establish your resolve.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go for resolve. I'm gonna let you guys put it in your hands. But it'll be black. Look at that.
Gotcha.
Well, if we're rolling off of that previous scene, confronting.
I think Selena should confront Kitty.
Yeah. Like, what happened?
Yeah. No, I think that's great.
Selena's confronting Kitty, and it's not gonna go well.
Well, we'll see.
Is this a public or private
Oh,
conversation?
no, it won't go well because you chose the black die, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna go bad.
I think it would be really interesting if we had somebody else in that. Either
Yeah.
Dante could come try and defend Kitty,
Oh
Or-
god.
Oh, God.
or
Oh, that could start
Have
like a
teacher
whole
pressure.
rumor mill.
Some
That could start like a whole rumor mill between Kitty and
I think
Dante.
that's really good if Dante steps in at some point because that will feed into some of the stuff that I have going on with being a undercover cop. So,
Yeah, on
uh,
multiple levels.
yeah. Cool. Kitty, and I'm chasing you down the hall. Like I see you walking to class and you're about to like go in through the door and the bell rang and the halls are empty and you're the last one and I'm like chasing you down. Kitty, and my heels are clip clopping.
Yeah. Kitty's got like an armful of books or whatever, probably Selena's books. And it just was like, oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
get the
what?
fuck over here right now.
Oh, she walks over, like, shoulders up, like, very, very reserved into herself. Like, is everything okay?
Did you just totally ignore what we talked about the other day? Or are you actively working against me? Are you trying to sabotage me? Or like, what is going on, Kitty? You've been so distant recently. Like we were so close once and I'm just so confused.
No, where did that come? No, I did what you asked me to. I went to the twins and I asked them. I did what you asked.
You told them that I wanted to go to prom with Mary?
Yeah, that's what you wanted, right?
No, I wanted to go to prom with Carrie.
And she's just kind of like, you can see like color drain from her face. She's like, oh no, oh no, did I get them mixed up? Oh no.
Yeah, you did. And now they're asking questions about my dad's business.
The Pop-Tart company?
And it's all because of you.
And you can see tears welling up in her eyes, and she like got her head down and just like, I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll go talk to them. I'll do something.
You bet.
Kitty, is everything okay? What's
You can
going
see
on?
Kitty, You can see Kitty's shoulders sag just a little bit at the sound of Dante's voice, and under her breath, just like, oh no.
Hi, Dante. How are you? We're just having a chat.
Hi,
A little
Dante.
girl talk.
Hi, Selena, isn't it? Is it Selena? Selena? Yeah, hi.
Yeah. I'm in your third period, you know.
Oh,
Just
sorry,
got
I
straight
hadn't noticed. He's just focused on Kitty. Kitty, is everything okay? You look upset. And he's gonna try and give Kitty a hug. No consent.
She's fine.
She definitely does that kind of like step away kind of thing. It's kinda
You're
like,
fine,
"Yeah,
Kitty,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, we were just having. I just feel bad. I feel a bit bad because I messed something up, but I'll fix it. I'll fix it. It's okay. It's okay. We're all good.
So I think we're good here, Dante. We're good. So you can. We're good.
Good. Oh, good. So, how are you guys getting on with homework?
Great. This is kind of like a private talk. Like we're talking about like really, really private things right now.
Oh.
You can see Kitty just gesturing to like with her free hand. Just, yeah.
Oh, like really private, intimate stuff. Do you need like a mediator for that? I can totally help you out. I actually mediated for a while in my last college placement. I mean, let's not talk too much about the details of that. I might have got suspended, but it's
Interesting. No,
I can totally help you guys out. What are we talking about?
well,
It's fine.
we're talking about prom, and we just heard there's this nasty rumor. There's this nasty rumor going around that there's this nasty rumor going around that Miss Grubb is bringing drugs into prom, that she's like smuggling to students.
Shifty look with Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty has not looked at Dante.
Oh yeah, no,
Like-
that's really serious. That's something we should probably take up with the student council or something. Anyway, I better go. Kitty, if you ever need anything, you know where I am. Selena, see you in
Sure.
third period. See you then.
Yeah, sure. Kitty's very visibly uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, he just never leaves us alone. Like, what the hell? It's like he's like into me or something. Ugh.
Yeah, into you, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be into you?
It's like kind of creepy though. Like, listen, like you're like gross and like you're young, but you're still old. And like,
Yeah, you're
no.
old. You're like 20 something.
Yeah, like it just.
Should we put him at
Listen.
23? 23, yeah.
23.
Yeah, 23.
But let's not get too distracted. Listen, I don't know if you think this is a game, but prom is not a game. And I cannot just be seen going to prom with Mary. So, Mary's on her own. I have plenty of backups. You, on the other hand, need to keep Mary distracted from me, as far away from me as possible, especially during prom, because I have important work to do at prom, more important than this drama. You're gonna take care of that, and I'm gonna take care of my job, and we'll go back to just being like the amazing tag team that we are.
She's just like nodding profusely, and just like she's just like spouting apologies again. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get them mixed up. It was just I don't think. I don't think, Selena.
Okay. And she kind of like touches your cheek and then pulls you in for a hug. Like, oh, you're so precious when you're sad and broken and fragile and so delicate.
I am delicate.
And actually, like, I heard that your class photo came out really nice. You're like really pretty.
She's just kind of like lights up at this, like cheeks flush. Like,
So
you think so? You've never said that to me before.
do you agree? Do you think you're really pretty?
I mean, I guess.
Wow. I'm so glad that you could be so honest and open with me, and like that your confidence is growing. Wow, I must have really rubbed off on you.
Yeah, this is all because of you, Selena. I couldn't have done it without you.
Cool. Well, as long as we all know the plan, you take care of Mary, like we said, I don't know, 3 days ago during picture day. And I'll take care of my more important business. Okay?
Okay. I'll fix it all. I promise. I think as she turns around to go fix it, like you can see her expression darken because her plan didn't work at all because obviously Carrie has gone to Selena. They didn't realize.
Cool. And scene. So what happened? I got a white? Or no, that was Kitty's scene.
That was Kitty. Yeah, I was about to say, so it went black for me because like I got caught essentially.
Right.
And also Dante was there, which is just a black and which is just the bad in general.
I love the fact that I've created a character that just automatically gives other characters black dice. This is great.
Just emits
It's a kitty anyway.
Like you exist to just like ruin everyone else's day.
Yeah,
I'm
for
happy
Kitty
about
at
that.
least.
I'm happy about that.
Especially Kitty.
Cool. So what do you want to do with that black die?
All right. I feel like Marie's getting the short end of the stick here, honestly. So I'll give it to her.
There you go. Dante, establish or resolve.
Establish.
Okay.
I would like a scene at Dante's home, which happens to be on the college grounds because he lives in his RV. I don't know who with though. I don't know. I could use some inspiration on that.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if Selena would want to follow up after that interaction, or if I mean Kitty got like a pound of drugs off me, so she's good for a while.
How suspicious is Selena of Dante now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Selena's very suspicious of Dante at the minute. Like I thought. Well, maybe a little, maybe a little, but I don't think it was.
I'm a little suspicious, even if Dante confronts Selena. It's like, I know that you were treating Kitty bad or something, like a full-on threat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but scratch my RV.
Get rid of the RV, just toss it.
Yeah, just get rid of it. I'll go and confront Selena somewhere.
Okay.
What have I done?
Perhaps I'll keep Selena back after third period one time.
Yeah.
I think it would be great if maybe Miss Grubb got in on this one.
That's what I was going to say. Is I will.
He's with another student.
Yeah. I will make an appropriate interjection.
Yeah. You
It's
go
like the
into
door
check
between
to
the
make.
classrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you've made a habit of
Just
going
like-
in. Yeah. You've made a
Yeah.
habit of going in after all the
Just
art
checking
lessons.
in. I'm just
Checking in, making
I've gotten into the habit of just checking in on rooms.
yeah,
Yeah.
making
And
sure
also-
no other girls are staying behind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So, Selena, thanks for staying back after class.
Of course.
I just wanted to talk to you about your art, about your project.
Yeah.
You've been doing so well. You've been doing so well, and I think you're really going to do great. You're doing just great. What were you and Kitty talking about?
What are you talking about?
When I found you guys like in the lockers, and like, what were you guys talking about? Kitty looked really upset.
I told you there is like this crazy rumor about Miss Grubb. Like, it's so weird.
Oh,
I've never thought of her as like that type.
it's a real shame
But-
about this brushwork on this part of the piece. I mean,
What-
probably lose some
do you-
marks there.
What do you... Dante. Interesting. So, yeah. No, if you'll just give me a second chance to make some revisions, I'm sure we could both walk away from the situation nice and happy.
Oh, I'm sure we totally could. I just really would hate for anything to happen to Kitty out of everything. You don't really need these art credits, do you? It's just actually looking at this again. Oof.
You know, Dante, your expertise has revealed so much to me that honestly I wasn't even considering before. But thank you for opening my eyes. I will definitely take this information you have given me and hold it very close to my heart. Very, very close to my heart.
At
I
this
wouldn't
point,
tell-
you'll probably see in the background Miss Grubb walking past the window, stopping, backing up, looking in, and easing open the door.
And you hear her say, I'll hold this information very close to my heart. I won't tell a soul. Hi, Miss
Dante,
Grubb.
step away from the underage girl.
Actually, we were just talking about this piece here, Miss Grubb. Selena's looking really well on track for what the fuck's your grading system over there? For an A.
Miss Grubb, there's nothing to worry about. There's honestly, like, Dante and I here, we were actually
I'm
just
not interested in hearing it, Selena. It's been a day. Selena, it is after school, class is over, and I'm gonna have to get you to leave.
I think you might want to stay for this one, Miss Grubb. So, we were actually just talking about how to address the vicious rumors. There are some horrible rumors spreading around school that you're selling drugs to students, and I would never believe a rumor like that. Ever.
Selena, you
But-
are this close to getting detention.
I'm here.
I will not listen to rumors. I will not entertain any of this teenage girl nonsense. That's for you to deal with. You need to be more mature. You are a senior. You're about to graduate and go out into the real world.
No.
You're going to leave this room right now. I have something I must discuss with a fellow teacher. It is quite important.
Yeah, of course.
I think we were about done anyway, Selena. You're doing really well, and it's really encouraging seeing your
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah, I mean, you guys work together, clearly. And I feel like I'm just, I'm definitely intruding on a space that I don't belong, for sure. Yeah, this is your zone. The two of you
Selena?
collaborating. And yeah, no, good to know. Good to know.
Selena out.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll head out. Thanks for everything, you guys. You guys really are the best.
Oh, hi, Miss Grub. How you doing?
Not great, Dante.
Do you need a cup of tea?
Can you just... No, I do not want a cup of tea. Actually, no, I do want a cup of tea, but I don't want you to make me a cup of tea. What I would like, Dante, is for you to stop meeting with the students in private. That would be really great.
I mean, it's
That
not
would be
really...
fantastic.
It's not really like in private because, we're in a classroom. It's a nice neutral zone. We're on view. You could see us.
Uh-huh. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. I was just headed back to the teachers and there was nobody around. You need to... Have you thought about what I was saying about prom?
About whether I should go or shouldn't go, because I can't quite remember.
That you maybe want to pass this one up. Maybe you don't want to go to this one.
I mean, I hadn't really thought about it much yet because, I'd hate to miss the prom. I think the girls would be disappointed if I missed it, They get so happy when I'm around.
Do they though?
Well, they always seem excited. Like, Selena didn't want to leave at all.
And that's why you shouldn't be meeting with students in private, Dante. Look. Are you all right? Is there something going on in your life here that is...
I mean...
No, you know what? I can't do this today. I can't do it. Nope, not today. And Miss Grub will throw her hands up and just leave the room. And on her way out is going to say, you know what? You should think about what I said, and you should definitely stop meeting alone with students, because the next time somebody walks past this window, it might not be me, it might be the principal. And then you'll be in trouble. Just something to think about.
I'll bear that in mind. Miss Grub, thank you so much for looking out for me.
Yes. Looking out for you. And she's going to leave the room and close the door maybe a little bit harder than is necessary.
Dante's gonna stand there and feel good about himself. This is a good day. Good conversations. There's a lot of good energy.
And for that, you get a white die. Which you may then give away to whoever you so choose.
I will give the white die to... to Kitty.
There you go, Kitty.
Want it.
Wow, this is getting juicy.
I don't
love
want
how
it.
much hate there is in chat right now for Dante.
I feel it in my soul. Never have I seen a character this hated on like a one shot. It's actually quite incredible.
I gotta say though, Alex, you are channeling Tina Fey in this character. Like,
It's so good.
You're
It's really
nailing her. Like, wow, like you just embodied. But
It's going to get so much worse.
okay. And Miss Grubb, it is your turn to either establish or resolve.
I'm going to establish a saying. And I really think after what Selena said about Miss Grubb dealing drugs, it's going to be, I would like to have a saying with Selena George. Gorge, sorry, Selena Gorge, and confront her about spreading that rumor. I think it'd be good if somebody else could come in, but I don't really know who.
I mean, maybe I'm with Kitty. You know,
That
just
wouldn't
like,
be awkward at all.
I
Yeah.
could be passing by in the background and just listen in.
Oh, right, because you're the one who figures it out. You're the one who knows.
Once I start hearing like accusations of some sort, especially involving
Yes.
Selena, just like busy in either around a corner or like busy at my locker, or I'm depending on where you guys are.
Yeah, I think I'd probably confront Selena at her locker if there was nobody else around, so it's like the end of the school day.
Okay, so I was like coming down the stairs or something, and I'm just like, take a step back and just listen.
Okay. Okay, yeah, definitely. So it'll start with like a close up of the locker, and when Selena closes her locker, Miss Grub is there behind her, like behind the locker.
Oh,
hi.
Hi. Nice seeing you again.
Now, I just want to ask you, is everything all right with you at the moment?
Oh, yeah.
Check in because, you know, high school can be a really difficult time for girls. It's a really important time of your life, but it's also quite a difficult one. And things like making up stories, for example, can often be a sign that there's something going on deeper.
Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, no, I totally agree. It's spreading rumors and telling lies is a horrible, vicious act. And, you know, I resent Carrie for it so much. I mean, I shouldn't have, I mean, no, I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. Oh, wow.
I'm talking specifically about the story you told Dante.
Yeah, I know. The one that told me.
The one that I'm apparently selling drugs.
Yeah.
That one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That the person that I just mentioned that I totally don't want you to remember who I said's name told me.
Okay. Selena, you are involved in so many clubs in the school and you do so much for the students, but what I'm going to need you to understand is that just because somebody tells you something doesn't necessarily make it true, and it may not be entirely responsible to pass that on. Telling people that I sell drugs, for example, would definitely fall into that category.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I definitely shouldn't have told anyone. But the fact of the matter is that there's definitely some drugs going around this school and someone's selling them. So until we can figure out who it is, you know?
I don't know that that's really your job, Selena. That would be more a job for a police officer, for example.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
So I'm not sure that this is something you really need to spend, your precious emotional energy on. This is a difficult time. Mom's coming up. There's a lot going on, and this may not be the most appropriate way to expend your intellect, your considerable intellect. You're a very, very smart young woman. And, I just think this kind of rumor mongering is a little bit beneath you.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I just, so many of my friends have been negatively affected by the impact of drugs. And I just have their best interests in mind, and I don't want to see them suffer anymore. And I'm just trying to do everything I can, and they always say, like, see something, say something. Right. So I'm like out here, hear something, say something. And
that's very, very noble of you, Selena. And I'm sorry I was sharp with you before. That's really that's really nothing to do with you. That's a completely separate situation. You've really been very responsible.
Thanks. That's really sweet. You know, speaking of being sweet, now, like, since that we just had like this great chat, and I feel like we're on the same page, and I feel like we get each other kind of a little bit more now. Maybe you could also get me like a nice picture in the yearbook.
Don't push it.
And I think with that, Selena will kind of slam the locker and like roll her eyes and like walk away. If Mary would like to step in, I feel like now would be a time, or else.
Yeah. I mean, she definitely heard it.
I think she was taking notes at the time.
Okay.
And just like took a picture, sent this to Carrie, just like, what did you say?
And I think Miss Grubb's going to walk around the corner and kind of almost bump into him. Like, oh, Mary, I didn't see you there. And
Miss Grubb. Just go on my way.
Yep.
And scene.
Mary gets a text from her sister. That's just like, oh, that little leap.
So, white die for Miss Jamie Grubb.
I think I'm going to give that to Carrie.
Cool.
I'm going to give that to Carrie because she deserves it.
Nice. So far, Carrie, in terms of end game right now, so far Carrie is actually doing the best.
Which is why.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm going to choose to resolve. So it's going to end good for me.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, you play this game.
Smart move.
Uh-huh.
Smart.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what is Carrie up to right now? We're getting to the final few scenes before the halfway point, or the tilt. Not necessarily the halfway point. The tilt. But let's try to find something that would be a good lead up to this eventual prom. Maybe Carrie
planning out that page, like before any of the photos really go in. She's probably aware of like the theme at least.
Oh, what if Selena sees the photo that's going in the book, and in the lead up to prom is trying to get, like, she's seen that it's bad.
Yeah. Just trying to get it changed, but Carrie's not budging.
Okay. And maybe this is like during yearbook club, so Miss Grubb is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Cool. Carrie knocking on the door to the yearbook office. And like I peek my head in.
Oh, Celine, you're here to help. Great. Just take a seat.
Okay. And take a seat. You know, I'm down to help, but I just kind of wanted to talk to Carrie for a little bit. If that's okay.
Well, if you're here, then you are most welcome to talk to Carrie and participate.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Carrie will give you a job to do as she is editor-in-chief.
What do you need me to do, Carrie?
Well, so I think you're helping, like you're on the prom committee, right? You're helping decorate. So maybe you can help me with this layout. Like I need to know the theme better to be able to do this prom layout.
Perfect. Yes. No,
And
we
I have
should
to
do.
give you something to do.
Yeah, awesome. I mean the theme is the apocalypse. So why don't we just like do something related to that, like with kind of lots of like fire and
Yeah, I mean the end of the world really is trendy right now. Like,
yeah,
with, like climate change and like the government.
right. No, for sure. Like maybe we could do like a shot of all of us like drowning or something, like pretending to drown.
That's real dark. I love it.
Right? Oh my gosh. I come up with
should
such
get
good
that
ideas sometimes.
You should get that art teacher to do some of the like decorating work. He seems really like messed up or whatever.
Yeah, and I think he's like really good at like dark stuff,
Yeah, you should see this picture that I used for his yearbook photo.
I'd love to see it. Oh my gosh, can you show it to me?
She pulls up this picture of the moon and the lake and the female silhouette. It's just like all shades of black and navy.
Oh.
Yeah, so like he's not gonna take a photo, right? So I use some of his art and it's like weird, right?
Yeah, that's an aesthetic for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my taste, but to each their own. I mean, he gets to choose how he'll be remembered for all of Scratticus Academy history and memorialized in this yearbook. But as interested as I am in Dante, actually, while we're on the topic of Dante, do you mind if how do you get that picture? Do you guys talk a lot or?
I mean, no, I just went down to his office to
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, I feel uncomfortable.
You guys don't okay, so you guys don't talk regularly or anything like that?
No. I mean, I feel like he talks to Kitty a lot, given the art that he has.
Yeah, but yeah, that's actually kind of weird, right? Kitty's so innocent and sad. And well, actually he's sad, but I don't know about the innocent part. So as much fun as I'm having gossiping about Dante, I'm a little bit more curious about that photo you were talking about. The one where you said I look really good.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me show you the file. I don't have the print copy. We've already sent it back to the publisher with my comments, but here. And she'll pull up a document on the computer that says has a little V2. And it's that spread. And it's this picture where this light is perfectly shining down on Selena. And you can see that Kitty is kind of in shadow. She's like, yeah. So this is the class picture I selected.
Wow, this is a beautiful photo. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna text. Let me send the picture of this to my dad, and I'll send it. I'll take a picture of it, and on my phone and send it to my dad.
How is your dad?
Oh, he's great. He's great. Recently, honestly. Listen, you have to promise not to tell anyone, okay?
Okay.
I feel like now that you showed me this photo and I know that you have my back, I can share this information with you in confidence because I feel like I can trust you now.
Obviously. We had that conversation in the bathroom, the most sacred of places.
Yeah.
And I helped you out.
Right. I mean, and I helped you out too. I mean,
and I told you about Kitty, so.
That's true. My dad his laptop with all of his files, including the files about your dad, is gone. It's gone. Like he lost it. And like I don't know if I'll be able to pay for the party bus.
Oh no, that's terrible that you won't be able to pay for the party bus.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it would also be
where do you
terrible.
think it went?
I don't know. All I know is that there's been a lot of underground, under the table movement of drugs in this school. And none of
Drugs
us
in a school? Never.
I know. And none of us could afford drugs. Like we get allowance like $20 a week. Like not like I'm probably the richest one here, obviously. So I could afford drugs. But none of these other kids could. They had like I'm thinking they probably took it from me when I brought it into school that one time to show everyone the party bus that we rented. I was like showing everyone pictures on my laptop. I was like showing.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a big crowd.
Yeah.
Well, who usually has access to your stuff? Right? Like somebody, not just anybody's gonna be able to sneak it out of your stuff. Like I'm not gonna be able to with these nails, right? Like
I mean, no one really. I guess like sometimes I have like Kitty like carry my stuff around, but like
I mean, I think she always carries your stuff, right? I mean, so not that I'm saying it's Kitty, but like maybe somebody who talks to Kitty.
Kitty does not use drugs. She doesn't. Kitty does not use drugs, Carrie. I know Kitty. We're like sisters.
You keep using that word, and I don't think it means what you think it means, but okay.
We're like sister, like sister from a different mister kind of situation. Like,
I mean, she's like your pack mule.
I mean, you could call her that, but like that's kind of mean, don't you think?
I mean, you don't think that like if somebody's been kind of pushed down by like an authority figure a lot, that they might, you know, act up a little bit every so often?
Huh. Yeah, you know, that would be weird if someone that I thought was close to me felt threatened for some reason and decided to turn against me.
Yeah, you know, like telling a teacher that another student said that they might be pushing drugs. You know, something like that. Like that would be really mean.
Carrie,
Yeah.
I'm on to you, bitch.
But like same?
Listen, prom's gonna be my night. I'm gonna get the photos I want, and you're gonna take them. We're gonna go on my party bus that I'm gonna pay for when my laptop is nicely returned to me tomorrow morning. I expect it in my locker at 10 a.m.
Good luck with that.
Good luck for you.
Miss Grub. I assume Selena stalks up.
Yeah. Yes, dear.
You know, talking with Selena has really made me realize that I think I've been a little unfair to you as a teacher. I mean, I think that you have been looking out for us and you just want what's best for us, and maybe I'm not the easiest student.
Where are you going with this, Carrie?
I just wanted to apologize for my
Oh.
behavior.
Oh, well, that's lovely. You know, I wasn't going to bring it up because I thought it was just, you know, I've had a day, you've had a day, we've all had a day. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm glad that you've seen the error of your ways.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need to be brought down with all these other students who are apparently doing drugs and stealing money from each other. And it's just so disheartening that people treat each other that way. And I realize that I've been treating you that way, and I just wanted to apologize.
Well, thank you, Carrie. How's the yearbook going?
I mean, it's fine. Some of the pages, you know, there's some alternatives for some pages, but everything's fine. And you see she clicks and drags V2 and deletes it.
Well, as long as everything's under control, and, you know, thank you so much for being honest with me. It's all I really want from you girls is just, you know, for you to be the best you can be.
You know, I'm really worried about Selena. It seems like she's going through a lot at home with her dad's business, and things aren't going so well in the Pop-Tart making industry. And she did just talk about how she's probably the only student in school that could afford to buy drugs, and I don't know how she would know that if she wasn't buying them herself.
You know, I do feel like we just talked about this.
I'm just really worried about her, and I felt like I should tell a teacher that I trust and put that in your hands rather than taking it into my own hands, right? Like, because
you know what, I think that's a really great thing to do, Carrie, and you're obviously a very caring friend, and Selena is lucky to have you.
I'm just really worried about her. It seems like she's really fallen on some hard times, and her and Kitty have been fighting, and I just think it's really tough on her.
Great to know.
So,
you know what? It's almost 4:30. I think we should probably go home.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm done with the spread. Everything's ready for prom. We just have to get there, right? And then it'll be all done.
Yeah, easy.
And the camera pans from like inside the classroom to outside the classroom, where you see Selena is on the phone. She says, "Yeah, I've got a big lead. They've got a ring." And for the final scene of Act 1, we have Mary. Oh wait, no, first wait. What was the die? What was the dice outcome?
White, and I'm gonna give it to Selena.
Oh, thanks.
Because I'm playing in character.
As you do.
What's good, Mary?
I'm feeling like I just want to resolve something. Resolve a scene and have it go poorly. I want to throw this out there that I want Mary to be in track.
Okay.
It's like we've got like the drama folks, and then we have the sort of jock.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be related, but just
sweet jock that doesn't know what's going on. Like, oh,
exactly. Just like, why are people fighting? Like, why are they fighting? Why do they hate each other so much? This is so complicated.
Yeah.
I just worry about carbs.
So one option could be Carrie and Mary could be prom dress shopping.
I feel like I just feel like Kitty should be in the scene.
I definitely
The
think
three
it
of
is.
us could go prom dress shopping
Yeah.
or prom outfit shopping.
What if it's all the schoolgirls from outfit
Oh,
shopping?
All four of us.
Boy.
oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
God. Oh boy.
Culmination of the
Oh
scene.
boy.
Yeah.
You know how it's going to end. You don't need anyone's help resolving it.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But how is it gonna? But the question is, I know it's gonna end in disaster, but it'll be interesting to see how it ends for
Mary.
We have to make it end good for Mary.
No bad.
No,
Yeah, it's
bad
good
one.
ending or
bad
bad
one.
ending.
That
I
is.
picked bad.
Oh,
Bad
you
for
picked
Mary.
bad. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I feel like that's easy.
Oh, buddy. I'm carrying all the bags.
Yeah. Wow, so all of you guys have gotten so close recently.
I know. I feel like this semester's really been a good bonding experience for the senior girls.
Totally.
Imagine I have shopping bags above my face. I can't really.
So Mary, I'm really sorry about the whole like prom confusion. Have you found like an alternate, like someone else? Are you going alone?
Well, honestly, it's not a huge deal to me to go alone. I know that's a thing for some people. Looking
that's-
around at all of you.
That's so brave. That's like so brave, Mary. Not a lot of girls could do that.
I'm glad you think so, Selena.
My sister has always been the brave and independent one of the two of us.
Yeah, I mean, you've always been really shy. How did you get so much confidence? Like it's just like you just like took some like liquid confidence or like, you know, I don't know, like just
Well, I don't know if liquid confidence exists, but real good protein shake will get you going in the morning, like right off.
right. Protein. Gotcha.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. Like natural protein. Gotcha.
Yeah. Mary knows everything there is to know about nutrition and stuff with her running. Like just the other day, I had to ask her if butter was a carb. And like, she's so good at that kind of thing.
I've heard there's all kinds of crazy butters out there, like infused with like all kinds of like natural herbs. Just throwing it out there.
Kind of fake, actually. You want to go for more of the canola-based ones. They have a lot less fat in them.
Oh, really? Kitty, what do you think?
Huh? Oh, then she's like peering around like this stack of like just shopping bags. Like, I don't know. I don't really know anything about carbs. I think butter's a carb.
It is.
Yes. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. Do you need me to? Are you buying any more? I only have 2 hands.
I'm looking up at the stack. Like, I've been carrying my stuff, but I'm just like,
Kitty, you
Do
should
you
give me
need
some of those
help?
bags because if we're going to prom together, then we need to get you into something extra special.
Good. Here's your lesson.
I think out of habit, she looks at Selena just for confirmation.
Oh, yeah. No. Definitely something extra special. And you know what? I actually have these Swedish protein bars, and they actually help you lose weight. So, I will like
squint.
your waist will be snatched for prom. It's called Fit Tea the Bar.
And she just gives like, please, like, you're always looking out for me. Thank you so much. And she's gonna like, I guess like hand some of the bags over to Carrie if she's willing, if she's offering to carry one or two or something.
Offers a hand, but she's like texting on her phone.
Yeah.
It's a natural remedy bar. You know, like infused with like all kinds of natural.
Yeah, I'd love to try. Yeah, I'd love to try it. I mean, I know that, and she kind of looks down at herself. It's like, I know that, like, you kind of say that, like, my weight's kind of bad, and yeah, but you always said that it was a good thing because it made you look so good in that comparison. So if you want me to try it,
listen, you're beautiful, whatever size you are, whether it's 0 or infinity. I'll always love you. But
I'll always love you. No matter what size you are, but you're always perfect size, you know. Yeah.
But you know, like the one thing that could potentially like make that weird would be if, you know, like you weren't into like natural healing herbs. So if you had and you know, like I'm really into natural healing herbs. Like I'm really just been like in the mood. So like if any of you have some like natural healing herbs, then like I'm here
Talking about
to buy them. I'm here to buy them.
protein bars.
I'm more on sexual.
You know what?
We were talking about protein bars, and then you went off on this long thing about herbs, which I don't know if that's really supposed to go into like a regular meal when it's not just a spice, but you do you, I guess.
All right. You know, maybe we should just move on. You guys clearly don't get it. Like, ugh.
I think what you're going for is kale.
You know what? You're right. I should try kale.
You should not try kale. I mean, Mary loves kale, but you
Look,
shouldn't
if
try
you
kale.
if you get a nice baby kale, it is very soft and it goes with a bunch of other salads. It's great. It blends.
It's also green and it's also leafy.
What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I want to eat that?
It's good for you.
I have an idea on how this can go bad for Mary. If I was like having this conversation, if I could plant some drugs on her.
Do it.
Yeah, like I think as they're having this conversation, as I'm holding these bags, I think like from the sleeve, like just a small sachet of like the pound that I bought from Dante just kind of slips out of the sleeve and into Mary's bag.
Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. Mary, what are your thoughts on Miss Scrub?
I mean, she's nice. She seems to look out for people.
Okay.
She runs a good yearbook club. Looking to Carrie, just like.
You haven't heard the rumors, though?
What about her divorce?
Yeah, those rumors.
I mean, I thought that was just a fact, not really a rumor. But
Oh, you're right. Listen, what's a rumor one day becomes like common knowledge the next, and like it's hard to keep track sometimes. Oh, this is fun.
Should we? I look at the stack of like all the shopping. It's like I don't have a dress yet, so
we should do that. And just like,
And
I have no idea what I'm looking for. Like, I'm
This
walking in a
one.
direction.
yeah. I mean, I'm just like trying these on. I don't think I'm gonna be buying a dress today. It's not that like I can't afford one or anything. It's just that I just like not feeling. I don't like this dress on me. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay.
It's
Uh,
not because your laptop got stolen.
your laptop got stolen?
no, I don't know what you're talking about, Carrie.
I mean, but if somebody were to have a laptop that maybe it didn't get stolen, like maybe you just lost it. Like I think it's important for people to know that they can should give it back to you if they find a missing laptop. Because I definitely don't have it.
Yeah, if we see something like that, we'll know who to bring it back to.
Yeah, I
Back to
didn't
you,
know your
bastard.
laptop was this.
Listen, all right, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. So let's not talk about it, okay?
Okay. We can move on to something happier. I can tell you guys a little secret. I'm
We love
thinking about doing an early release of some of the yearbook pages. Like a surprise for people who buy tickets to prom, right? Like you get like a lookbook.
That'd be so cute.
Oh my god, like with that senior
Put it
class
on the
photo?
projector. Why don't you put it on the projector?
A slideshow.
Yeah.
Oh, like a senior slideshow at prom. That would be really cute. We should
Yeah.
plan that.
We have it all set up. We just have to move some decorations around.
Yeah, because you're on the decorating committee too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really like this idea. We can take some of the photos that weren't used in the yearbook, only the good ones, of course, Selena. Just the ones that didn't fit. And we could do some pre-layout stuff, and it'll be great. I can pull it all together in like a couple of days.
That'd be awesome.
We can, display some art from the art class.
Yeah, just from the students, right?
Yeah, from the students.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Dante's art might be a bit dark for the slideshow.
I mean, the theme of the prom is apocalypse.
Oh. I mean, I'm sure that the students can think of something.
Yeah, well, I'll float it by them and we'll get back to them later. Let me just send some emails.
Sounds good. I think you just see Kitty pick out a dress and hold it up to her. I was like, how about this one?
Jay, you're muted.
It looks great, Kitty. And Selena's also like vigorously texting. And and she's like not focused on dress shopping right now. Instead, she's writing messages like, "You're not giving me any info," and blah, blah, blah. she's reporting on this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think while Selena is distracted, Carrie is gonna get married together to try and find Kitty a killer dress and not just
Mary has been
whatever
completely genuine about this.
Oh, she's so wholesome.
Don't worry about the price. Our father, the inventor of Toaster Strudel, will
if you're sure, I mean, I really appreciate that.
Look, we all deserve to look good, and only get to do this once.
Thank you. I think she gives Mary a hug.
Oh.
And plants weight in her pocket.
and scene.
And scene. So,
I'm so sorry.
You break this poor girl's heart.
Who are you giving that dice to, Mary?
Oh, hang
I
on.
don't know. It's Kitty.
I
Kitty
don't.
will feel bad, mate.
I'll be sad.
So yeah.
Oh, I don't get to keep it?
Nope. You gotta give it
Oh.
away.
Okay.
Act
Let's
1.
give it to Miss Grubb so that she has matching.
Awesome.
Yay for me.
So we're gonna do this a little bit differently because this went way longer than I planned. Normally what would happen right now is we'd do a tilt and then we do a whole entire act 2, which would be like the same length as act 1, which is obviously not going to happen. What we're going to do instead is we're going to play this as if prom was the aftermath. So I'm going to explain how the aftermath works and it will make sense. So what we're going to do is, how should we do this? Because we're going to need more, each of us are going to need more die. Maybe if we each, because otherwise the consequence. Sorry, I'm like winging this right now, so I'm trying to find like, a way to work these rules. So if we say Mary gets another black, I get another.
What if we just double what everybody's
double
got?
whatever we have? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we double whatever. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Double. No, that doesn't exactly work though, because the distribution, the way the way like the number of black and white die each of us have is like would.
Why don't we just add one more of what everyone's got the most of?
Yeah.
And if you've got even, you get 2. You get 1 of each. That might work. So like, I'd get another black because I've got black. Harry would get whites. Jay would get a black and a white.
Yeah.
Mary would get a black.
Okay, that works.
Do you know what I mean? So kind of, you get one more of, if you've got more of one than the other, you get one more of those, or you get 1 of each.
Well, I think it should increase. Like, if you have more white, then you should get 1 extra white. If you have more black, okay, yeah.
The evens will still be even. But...
Yeah, the evens will still be evens, and the odds will just be more extreme.
For sure.
Extreme
and black, and then we still have an extra 3 die. How do we want to give those out? We still have 3 die left.
Does anyone have plots like that they were gonna fulfill? Because I had 2 in mind.
Yeah, no, I
got out of my date with
We could just roll it. We could just roll it and see who gets them.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
there's 6 of us, so
and if there's 3 more, so just bring everybody up to an even 4.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Yep.
Roll between Mari and Ms. Grubb, who gets the last 3 of which color. Just flip a coin.
Okay, so odds Mary, evens Miss Grubb.
Yep.
Mary and black or white, same thing again. Odds black. White goes to Mary.
Okay.
Right? Is that what we wanted?
Yeah.
I think. Wait, so black Miss Grubb, white goes to Mary, and then there's still 1 black die left.
So the other black goes to Mary because then everybody has 4 die.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, right.
And then everyone has 4.
Cool. All right. So now what we're gonna do, is we're each gonna roll for our black die and our white die, and we're gonna subtract the amounts. And then you'll be left with, say I rolled a total of 6 white and 4 black. My total would be 2 white. Okay. So, because you'd subtract and you'd get a remainder of white die of white.
So we did roll,
I don't
all of them
know.
roll up and they got black, so that's a pointless question, Alex.
Okay.
So we're all rolling 46.
So just all roll 46.
I got 5 black.
Well, well, it would you'd be rolling for.
Okay.
So, Avery, you'll roll 3d6 and then 1d6, and you'll subtract the 1d6 from the 3d6.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
Mine was 2d6 and 2d6. I just decided that whites were first and blacks were second, so 5 black.
Mine are all black. So
Wow.
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 Oh, I got physical day, so that was not necessary.
Hmm.
Okay.
Kitty deserves.
So you Scrap, what did you do? You did white first, black second.
Yeah,
Would
so
you find them with negatives?
Okay, so so I did white first, black second too, and I got 3 white. Cool. So now we consult the aftermath table, which I will reshare with viewers.
I think I did it right.
You.
And so if you go all the way to the bottom of that, you'll see the aftermath table where you take your total and you consult the table for how badly things ended for you.
Oh, buddy.
And then we'll each go around and we will very quickly, pretty much like one sentence, describe like a scene for each die that you have, like a montage pretty much of just how things ended up for you at prom. And all the white die are good things that happen to your character, and black die are bad things that happen to your character.
Oh, baby.
So
Kelly and I, who just have one color, things went really well.
yeah,
Because we don't subtract.
yep. So that's why this kind of was a little broken with how we distributed the dice at the end, because normally there's
That's
like
how
other
it was going.
yeah, because there's other mechanics in Act 2 that would have complicated that, and there's like a tilt and all that. But you know, we're kind of winging it right now, so there's gonna be some brokenness, but that's kind of part of the gig.
What I would have gotten. It's like horrible. You're probably dead. Other people died too. Innocent people.
Yeah.
No justice, no mercy.
So,
Oh God,
so
just because
let's
we-
each go around and say our result, and then give a quick montage of like things that are happening to us at prom. So first I'll go. I got white 3, which is grim. The stress and trauma from your little adventure are going to haunt you forever. Bits of your soul are destroyed, and you are missing a piece or two. In a few years, children are going to cry when you get too close. All your plans have ended in complete ruin. So I get to
Great.
prom. No. So first thing that happens is okay, the way that the aftermath is officially supposed to work, I'm just trying to speed it up. The way that it's supposed to work is that we each say a sentence and we each give a scene, and that's kind of the only way this is gonna work for us to like have like some connection between all of our characters. So I'm gonna try to just go with it. I get to prom. One of my white die. I get to prom in your limo, in Kelly's limo, and like, yeah, and I'm there, and I made it to prom despite the fact that I didn't have the party bus anymore. And next, Kitty, you can give a scene in your montage.
Okay. So I have white 1, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that white 1 on this thing is dreadful. You are certainly dead, probably from a self-inflicted wound. People you care about are also probably dead, maybe, through your own stupid, ugly failure. To say that you fucked up is an insult to fucked upness. You have redefined the term. I think what happened is she tried to use the laptop against Selena. Like, what I had in mind was that she was going to order a party bus and, like, order stuff and have it sent to Selena's house and then put the laptop back in Selena's bag. I think that she slips up at some point and they track it back to her, and it's just like the cops like bust in on this prom and just like she legs it and gets like shot down in the street or something.
No.
Okay, so that was
SWAT
the
team
dice
flies in. Wow.
There
All
she
right.
goes.
There she goes.
and Dante.
What she deserves.
Dante
What's
got
this?
black 5, which is rough. You are getting whipped like a rented mule, for starters, and you will remember this episode for all your diminished days. The lesson you learned will be profound, lingering, and painful. Unfortunately, it's not the lesson that we want Dante to learn. Dante, I think, is going to declare... He's going to go to the prom and declare his love for Kitty at the prom. But of course,
That's what kills Kitty.
Kitty runs away and gets gunned down, and the...
Actually, maybe that's what kills Kitty.
and yeah.
Just dies immediately.
And Dante is forever hurt that he never got the chance. It's the one who got away, and there's no way that he's pulling her back from death, you know.
Miss Jamie Grubb.
Well, hi. Got 19. 19 black, which is awesome.
Well, she-
Insanely great. You will emerge not only unscathed, but if there's a girl involved, she's dropping her drawers. You might even get rich off this caper. Who knows? Time for a new ride. I'm gonna say that Miss Jamie Grubb gets headhunted to be the principal of a kindergarten, so she doesn't have to deal with teenage girls anymore.
Yeah.
And she goes off to this beautiful private kindergarten, where she's dealing with like small, cute children every day. And it turns out that one of the kindergarten teachers falls madly in love with her, and she gets married again and lives happily ever after.
Oh, yay.
Deserves good things.
That's
She
great.
deserves-
Good things.
That's really good.
And Carrie, what happens? What happens to you, Carrie?
So I got 15 white, which is fan fucking tastic. It's fat times ahead, safe and secure. That thing that would make your life better. Oh, you got it absolutely, and then some more. Enjoy it. So Carrie is going to do her burn book slideshow at prom, where she's gonna talk about how Kitty and Selena tried to backstab each other, how the creepy teacher has all these pictures of paintings of a student.
The cops are there anyway, apparently.
Yeah, and apparently, and then
one
she
on
like,
some-
is editing on the move on her laptop to add in pictures of like Kitty being approached by the cops, freaking out, and then she like basically drops the mic and walks away.
Amazing.
Has her diploma mailed to her. Doesn't go to graduation.
She becomes the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine.
Yeah.
She changes her name to Miranda Priestley.
And Mary, what's going on with Mary?
I got black 8, which reads, nothing to write home about, back to where you started. Maybe sore and broke, just like yesterday and tomorrow. You probably learned something, though, like how to do it right next time. So I think prom went kind of uneventfully. She just sort of watched everything, like this storm erupt around her, and was just like, I don't need to say anything. Except she is rather sad about Kitty. She was like, damn, she was cute.
Sorry.
Just kind of goes on, evaluates.
Find
her
another
life.
kitty that's less of a bitch. She'll get there. I believe in her.
And another thing is, like, I think she found the weed in her bags and or pockets. And I think she thought it was kale. She's like, put it in a shake or something, and then had a great day.
Yeah. Doesn't even realize. It's just like, oh, this is great kale.
I feel great, and like runs an
Hey,
extra
Mary.
3 miles that
It's like, hey,
day.
Mary, so many people are homosexuals. You're gonna find your girl. People love dumbasses.
And then I think based on all of that, I think Selena George, her so I gave a pretty I started off by saying she made it to prom, but once she got there, the cops come and they actually arrest her because her family is has actually been caught for stealing the toaster strudel patent and we all it was like a big family secret that we were all keeping, and we're all getting arrested for it. And the yearbook gets published with my horrible photo, and I don't have a pack mule anymore. And eventually I get sent to military school.
I can go one worse. Dante volunteers to be your pack mule.
And then eventually you get sent to military school where I wear army pants and flip-flops, and then everyone starts wearing army pants and flip-flops, and I hate my life.
That's just Australia.
Army
Come
jorts.
get it, Kelly.
Army jorts. They're the type
Army
that you can
jorts
like
and flip-flops.
unzip and then become shorts.
Yes.
Yeah.
We call that
kind of
Queensland.
So that was certainly a fiasco.
God.
Yeah.
Kitty's beautiful prom picture, like beautiful like yearbook picture is her last like legacy.
That was amazing and something else. And I don't know what kind of monster I've created, but I'm happy with it.
We need to do something like this again, but like maybe like just a 2-week thing so we can cover all of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like maybe like a little 2-week event or something, or even just a holiday thing, like a couple days. Yeah.
Just like, yeah, no, this was my first time running a game on stream, and it happened to be a game that has a lot of mechanics. So it was definitely more than I was expecting, but it was a lot of fun despite that. You know, it was a
You did
lot
so
of
good.
fun. Yeah.
You did real good. That was really, really
Yeah,
fun.
Really good.
Amazing.
I have never laughed this hard and been simultaneously this uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, same. Like I'm tensed up like a cat, like Kitty. Like I'm tensed up just at the thought of Dante.
Tee.
Oh, Dante's like the epitome of like he's the thing that lives
Piece
under your
of
bed. Like
What a piece of work.
And
My
you all thought Falpire was bad.
My goodness.
Well, why don't we wrap up? Let's go round. We'll go in the opposite order to last time. So we'll start with Avery. Who are you? Where can we find you? What was your favorite bit?
Hello, my name is Avery. I go by MapBat online. I am an artist and I cosplay sometimes, maybe. And I'm on some streams that I mentioned at the beginning. I'll be on Tales of the Grim on Mondays. Oh wait, no, I don't know. Time zones are hard. I'll be on Tales of the Grim and stuff. This is hard. Favorite parts. Shit. Okay, all the Mean Girls quotes. Very good. Always very good. Kind of sad I didn't manage to sneak in because of my giant lesbian crush on you at some point. But it was there in spirit. I have such I love to hate Dante. Just, I have never known a hatred like this. And I love every second of it. Yeah, but this was a fantastic game. This is a lot of fun. And I would love to see this as like maybe like a 2-episode thing or something in future.
Yeah, we could
This would be
totally
a lot of
do
fun
this and do
if
it
we
do
could,
it as a 2-part thing. That's something we could totally
Yeah.
do. Next around the table, we have Alex Katu. Oh, hi, Alex.
Oh, hi. I am Alex Katu. That is where you can find me on Twitter. I sometimes stream on Variant Roles and others. Time zones are hard, so I'm not going to try and say when I might possibly be streaming again. My favorite part was the instant Dante started talking and everybody just lost it. That was my favorite part.
Thank you so much. It's so pleasant. Sometimes you just know the character's voice straight away. I think it was when I decided that he had shorts. That was, yeah. Next we have the wonderful A. Kelly Lane.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly, a Kelly Lane on Twitter, a Kelly in chat. And yeah, you can find me here a lot. I'm here Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. EST, running my own D&D campaign. Scrat is in it. It's an epic fantasy Tolkien Alice in Wonderland something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This week I have scheming in store. I'm very excited. You can also see me on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. EST for the Star Wars Before the Dark campaign, which is kind of like a masterclass in philosophy, frankly. It's been so great. My mind is just like melted every time we're done. It's a wonderful feeling. And Jay did the music for it, which has been awesome. I have friends who are massive Star Wars fans, and they keep geeking out over the music. It's really wonderful. And then some Saturdays at 1 p.m. EST, I'm over on Wandering DM playing in a Pulp Cthulhu campaign set in the Wild West. Go West. It's super fun, too. So that's me. I also, Scrat always reminds me, because it's new. It's a new gig. I keep forgetting. I also write articles for Scrat's Patreon. They're free. You don't have to pay to be part of the Patreon to read the articles. You should go read them. And give me comments and let me know what else you'd like to see.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kelly. And next around we have Julie at JGonzGold.
Hello, I'm Julie. I go by JGonzGold just about everywhere online. I do a lot of art and sometimes cosplay stuff. Not as much now that I have a full-time design job. So I'm here on Mondays at 7 p.m. for Doors of Dunera with Jay, and it is a really good time. And on assorted Academy days as I have time, and they're very fun. I always have a good time. And favorite bits, God, I love just like the duality of Kitty. She's just like 1 second very just like, oh yes, anything you say, and then the next planting weed. And, like,
It's me. I am the T-faced bitch.
I love. Yeah, my face hurts from smiling and laughing.
I love it so much. I've never smiled this much as a goth before. I think it looks weird. I look like a clown. And lastly, but most certainly not leastly, Jay herself. Jay, this was wonderful.
Thank you. I am Jay, also known as JGonzGold. You can find me at JGonzGold. I make music. I'm a music producer. I've made music for the Star Wars show on here and the Dynamo, which I am on Mondays, and I love that show. And my favorite bit, I mean, I really loved all the Miss Grubb scenes because I can't get over how well, Alex, you not impersonated, but you captured the essence of Tina Fey's character in Mean Girls. I can't remember her name, which I feel like the worst Mean Girls fan ever. But I feel like you did such an amazing job, like capturing that character and like working in like all the Mean Girls quotes. Like it was so flawless. So and also Avery, when you first changed your voice when you met with Dante for the first time, and like you just like had like the total voice change. Like that was crazy.
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. As for me, my favourite part has got to be the conversation between Carrie and Selena in the toilets, where we were all like, oh, Carrie's all over this one, Carrie's all over this one. Oh, she flipped the table at the end. That was amazing. It was a great little, not just for the flip at the end, but for the whole to and fro. That was great. This is the end of the stream today. So we've raised £305 on the GoFundMe, and we're about £80-ish. Maths is hard when you've been awake this long. Through direct donations. So we'll probably continue the campaign for another week or so. See if we can push the numbers a little bit. But it looks like we should be able to at least order a mic and get that new door sorted and maybe get some aircon sometime soon. So thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you very much, players. Thank you everyone for coming along today. It's been fantastic. Shall we go on a raid? Yes, that's a great idea. Let's go and find a raid. Let's go and visit. As my things load all over the place. Hey, the Greyhawk channel's live. Let's go and visit the Greyhawk channel. We haven't been over there for a while. Don't do it there, it'll break. Also, big thank you to our sponsors, Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, without whom this wouldn't be possible. And thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. Until next time, we will see you later on. Bye!